Looks like number 19, Joseph Smith. He'll do the punting chores for the Hornets. Two of them dogs will be back deep. That should be number 5, Rawson, along with number 10, Fryer. Fryer will be on the near side. Boy, we come after that one, and it kind of is a sidewinder off the side of the kicker's foot. It's going to back up to the 50-yard line, and we'll have pretty good field position.
Yeah, boy, tell you what, they almost got a hold of that one as they went after the block, but he got the punt off. But hey, you could definitely see where it hurried him up a little bit. And Suwannee not able to return it, but the Dogs have great field position. If we can just get that offense clicking, got the ball at the 49-yard line. Dogs with another chance here to get things rolling.
49 yards from pay dirt. And the coaches will send that next play call in. Looks like Sykes, he'll be the quarterback. Number 3, Lou Jack Smith will be the single back in the backfield. 2 receivers near side. And Fire will be to the far side of the field. That's the visitor side. The Hornets in a 4-man front. Long snap count by Sykes. Sykes looking. Looked like we're trying to set up a screen pass, but I didn't see nobody to throw to short. It was kind of like he was looking.
And the flag came out late. They may get him for intentional grounding here. He was in the tackle box, and he just threw the ball away. I was hoping there was a receiver over there, and that'd be good enough, but no, they're going to call him for it.
Wow.
So, yeah, Lafayette with penetration that time. They sent the house. They got through and back there hurrying Sykes along. And he was about to take the sack, and he said, I'm going to get rid of it. And I thought there was a receiver close enough. We might get away with it, but not going to work out.
He would have had to sell it toward the sidelines to do that.
Yeah. The official wouldn't mind.
And that's a pretty good play call by the defensive side of the football because you're thinking about it. We got great field position, 49-yard line, and you're thinking, they'll probably air it out here, go for the jugular vein.
Yeah, you would think so. But now you got second down and forever to go.
Yeah.
And Dogs going to have to try to get some yardage back here, second at about 25.
Sykes in the gun, looking. We're going to air it out it's going to be right around the 40-yard line. And number 9 is just going to slide down. That's actually the quarterback, Twan Williamson, as he gets the pick.
Yep. It's this is just not good. I mean, Suwannee just cannot get out of their own way right now, and Lafayette County is having a party on the other side. Hornets come up with a pick, and they've got the ball back near midfield, leading 6-0 here in the second quarter at the doghouse.
Mercy. Yeah, they got it at the 48-yard line, going the other way. They lead it 6-0, and we got 7:39 to go here in the second quarter.
And you're asking your defense that just got off the field to get back on there and get us another stop. Trying to keep us in here, but, the offense is going to have to score points.
Yeah, we'll see if the Hornets are going to be patient here or if they're going to just chuck it down the field and try to get them a quick score. But now the quarterback, actually Higginbotham, comes in. He'll set up under center. They got 3 backs in the backfield. They're going to run to the left side. They do that, and we stuff it up the middle. We're turning them backwards, and they probably lost about a yard on the play.
Yeah, they tried to play power football that time, and the Suwannee defense has nothing doing.
Yeah, number 22, Hudson, on the carry that time.
So lost a yard on that one. Second down and 11 now for Lafayette County.
See what they come up here. Higginbotham, he's done a pretty good job tonight at the quarterback position. He's a little bit bigger fella, but he can still run with it.
Yeah.
Pretty good arm. Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. Offset eye backfield, and this time they're going to pitch to number 3, McCray. McCray's going to take it to the outside. They get a good block. We finally hammer him out of bounds, and a flag comes flying. I think that's going to be a hold over here, and then there should be another flag, and they're going to call us a late hit out of bounds, but one of them should go against the Hornets.
They're going to get Suwannee on a personal foul here on the sideline. It was from here, it looked like a pretty good hit, but, they're right there on it, so apparently you hit them a little late. Not sure, but that certainly, with all those flags flying, is normally the case.
Yeah.
6:52 on the scoreboard clock here in the second quarter.
And as far as from our position, you really can't see exactly where the sideline starts on the far side of the field.
And, as far as the stream goes, we can't see that. So, yeah. And they've been having camera issues here tonight, so hopefully they've got that straightened out.
Yes. I knew it was going to be probably a hold against Lafayette. I saw that.
Right.
Or I saw a jersey in somebody's hand.
And then the personal foul.
Yes. So they'll still pick up yardage.
Yeah, that's a 15-yarder against Suwannee.
Yeah.
So 10 and 15, that gives him an advantage. And they're going to get the down again as well.
And so the Hornets will have the football right at the 44-yard line after the march off of the penalties.
I mean, second down and roughly 2 yards to go.
Short yardage.
Yeah, short 2, 1.5.
Let's see. It looks like number 10, Tucker Higginbotham. He'll stay in. Let me see. No, maybe not. Maybe Williamson at quarterback this time. He'll stand somewhere around the 49. He's in the gun, single back in the backfield. Little play action to the single back, hold us up, and they got a wide open receiver across the middle on a middle screen, and I don't know what we are thinking that we can't wrap people up.
Yeah, I missed the initial tackle, but plenty of help came in there in a hurry, and so Murphy goes down, but the catch is made and the first down achieved.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of their go-to receivers usually are Murphy and Hill. I would say probably 80% of the time.
Yeah, and they're good ones.
Yeah. So the Hornets will pick up a first down. They'll have it right around the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 on the dog side of the field. 6:30 to go here in the second quarter, and the Hornets lead at 6-0. Mercy. Shotgun formation. It will be Williamson at quarterback. Number 3, McCray, along with number 22, Hudson, will be the backs in the backfield. And I don't know if they're changing the play at the line of scrimmage, but something's going on.
Yeah, Hudson came in, and I think he was had something with the sideline there, and so trying to change the play just a bit. We get a timeout on the field, and actually it's called delay a game on Lafayette County. 6:11 left to go here in the second quarter, and now it's an official timeout. 6-0 Lafayette leading Suwannee. Back after this timeout. Suwannee Bulldog football on rivercountrysports.com.
Now is a great time to earn a career in a year at River Oak Technical College. River Oak offers 17 career and technical education programs to select from that lead to industry credentials and high-wage careers. River Oak offers high-quality instruction, academic and financial advisement, mentoring, and coaching to ensure your success. Get hands-on education without breaking the bank or leaving the area. Grow your future with us at River Oak Technical College.
Football here on rivercountrysports.com. 6-0 Lafayette over Suwannee right now. And Lafayette County right now in a timeout. They'll have a 1st and 10 when they come back at the 38-yard line. And Suwannee right now just not able to get anything going offensively. They're playing pretty good defensively, but this is a good offensive football team.
Yeah.
And they've held them to 6 points thus far. But, boy, I tell you what, the longer you leave that defense out there and don't give them any help with the offense, the harder it gets.
Yeah, it really does. And that's the thing. You're putting your defensive backs usually in man coverage on one of their good wide receivers at one time or the other. So all it takes is a little bit of busted play or something like that. You have a defender fall down, and then the Hornets attack on 6 more points.
Got some good games going on in the area. The Brantford Buccaneers, they're on the road to Weewaw, all the way out to Weewaw, Hitchcock.
I saw that.
That's a long trip.
Yeah.
How about Madison County? You know, they'll play anybody. They got doggone Tallahassee Lincoln in town.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that they don't win it either.
They could. They beat DeLand last week. Yeah. Madison County hosting Lincoln. You've got Hamilton County hosting Arnold tonight and Jasper. Columbia County, they're on the road at Coffee County. Got on to Georgia for them Tigers to play. Denellens at Bradford County this evening. Childs at Pelham. You got Fort White all the way in Bellevue. Wakulla at Taylor County. Taylor County started the year 1-0. Now, the Bulldogs look to be much improved.
Yeah, they do. And that's always a tough game anyway.
It is, and pretty good rivalry game. Of course, they used to be district rivals, and now Taylor's gone on to a different district. But Wakulla and Taylor tonight. Palatka at Baldwin. You got Hilliard playing in Stanton. You got Buchholz at Vero Beach. That's a long trip for those Bobcats.
Boy, it is.
Bell at Franklin County. In Tallahassee, you got Leon and Godby looking for their first win. Both come in 0-1s. Palm Bay is at Baker County tonight. Episcopal at Bishop Kenny. Newberry at Hawthorne. Hollis Christian taking on Chiefland. Gainesville at Santa Fe, Union County at Keystone Heights, Dixie at Trenton. A lot of good high school games in the area.
Oh, a lot of them going on, too. And, you can always catch a little bit of college football if you want to tweak over every now and then.
Yeah, I imagine there's a game on, and I don't know who's playing tonight. I don't like that college ball on a Friday night.
On a Friday night?
But tomorrow, we got some big ones.
Well, you got Oklahoma and Temple tonight.
Is that right?
I just thought, and Duke and Elon.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to Clemson, Georgia tomorrow, Miami, Florida, Notre Dame, Texas A&M,
yes,
USC, LSU. There's some good games on Saturday.
The Hornets now facing a 1st down and 15 after the penalty delay of game. High snap. Swannee's coming after the football. And at the 45. Just what the doggy ordered. And that's just the big break we need here right before the half.
Coming out of that timeout, Lafayette with the fumble. Suwannee will recover, and the Dogs will take over. And let's see if they can cash in after the turnover. Boy, needed that one, but now the offense has got to go to work.
Yeah. They do. And I mean, we got to do it. We don't have to do it all at one time.
No.
Yeah.
But you got to get first down.
Absolutely.
You got to get drives alive. You got to have positive plays, and you can't hurt yourself. They got it to the 44-yard line. Here we go.
Hopefully we'll have a little bit of momentum. Trips to the far side of the field. Single receiver near side. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Lou Jack. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Here's the snap. Quick pass complete to M.J. Rawson. We finally get it in his hands, and he'll step out of bounds somewhere around the 33. Good pickup and a 1st and 10 for them Dogs.
Williamson slings them out. Tywan Williamson for Lafayette County, number 9. So nice to see Rawson touch the football. Makes a nice catch there. Yeah. And 1st down and 10, Suwannee.
Dogs on the move up to around the 33-yard line.
11-yard pickup.
Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That's old Lou Jack. Low snap. This time, quick pass once again to Rawson again. He'll catch it and move it inside the 25. We'll see where he stepped out of bounds. Probably closer to the 22.
Absolutely. Getting M.J. Rawson involved there. And Rawson with back-to-back catches. And love to see that. They're playing a little loose coverage. Take advantage of that.
Yeah, you can do that, but you can go to the well one too often. You got to remember, number 9, Williamson, he is the quarterback on the other side, at least splitting time. We'll see.
All right, 2nd down and just a yard to go. Actually, less than a yard.
Trips to the far side of the field. Lou Jack will be the single back. Sykes calls for the snap, and Sykes keeps in the cell, puts his shoulder down, pulls his way inside the 20. He'll be at around the 19.
Faked the handoff that time to Lou Jack, kept him himself, and got enough for the 1st down. Now that dog offense is starting to look like something as we get the ball inside the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone.
See what the Dogs will do here. 19 yards from pay dirt. Let's still have 5:41 to work with here in the first half.
6-0 Lafayette, but Suwannee sniffing that end zone right now. Let's see if the Dogs can get on the scoreboard here.
Sykes will be in the gun. Single back in the backfield. Trips to the far side. And this time it is Horn. We fake it to Horn, and Sykes tries to keep it. Boy, one of them big tackles gets us, but we fight our way almost back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a half a yard.
Yeah, Sykes did what he could, but just too many white jerseys back there. Lafayette had good penetration that time. And Suwannee not able to get things going on that one. Lost a yard after it's all said and done.
See what kind of play call we come up with on this one. Walker will be one of the receivers to the near side. He'll be over there with Fryer, and also our possession receiver, number 1, Noah Lopez. They'll be on the same side, the short side of the field. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Looking, and man coverage to Wilson.
He got it.
Is at least to the 1. I can't tell if he. Oh, my. Somebody say, give them Dogs 6. Goodness gracious.
Well, that time Lafayette County sent the house. They sent the linebackers that left coverage out there one-on-one. They had the safety over the top, and M.J. Rawson beat them both. Jumped up, made that catch, and made his way into the end zone. How about that Suwannee offense? Finally putting 6 on the board.
Yeah, we needed that one badly. And Rawson, he was in double coverage, but somehow he caught that football. And, of course, he was in this far corner. Had to lean almost out of the booth. I couldn't tell if he got across. The official never indicated right off the get-go.
Yeah, MJ was isolated to the near side. You had the 3 receivers far side, so they had single coverage there. They decided to double up on the top receiver, number 5. They sent the linebackers that time, so you would have thought they'd have found that one-on-one coverage. No, they went to their best man and said he can beat both of them, and he did.
Yeah, 3 catches on that drive for Rawson, get him the football, and he's a playmaker.
Exactly right. I've been asking for that.
Boy,
now what are we doing here? Did we celebrate too much?
I don't know.
Because this extra point try is going to be a little bit tougher. Apparently, we got a 10-yard penalty when we were up here in the booth celebrating the touchdown.
Mercy. Yeah, that means the tee will be spotted at the
And I hate that. Let the kids have fun. Doggone it. It's been a long time since they've been in the end zone. Give them a break.
It was. A.J. hit. He'll attempt the point after a long one. It'll be like a short or a long field goal. Boy, he puts a foot into it. I just can't see it. And it was good for 35 yards. Point after.
How about that? And the Suwannee High Bulldogs have a 7-6 lead now over Lafayette County with 4:35 to play until halftime. It's dog ball on rivercountrysports.com.
It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 18th and 19th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground. Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, steer wrestling, breakaway roping, calf roping, and team roping. Gates open at 6. The rodeo starts at 7:30. Tickets just $10, 12 and under $5. The 4th annual Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored in part by Visit Suwannee County. Friday and Saturday, October 18th and 19th. For more, visit SuwanneeParks.com.
Back here at Paul Langford Stadium, boy, the Dogs took advantage of that turnover and able to get some points. Now, new ball game here, 7-6. Suwannee with a 1-point lead as they kick the ball back to those Hornets.
They will. A.J. hit. He'll tee it up at the 40-yard line, back deep for them old Hornets. It'll be number 2, Jordan Murphy. He'll stand somewhere around the 1-yard line. He'll come all the way across the field and field it right there. Cuts back to his left. We hit him. He almost loses the football, but retains possession. We stack him up somewhere around a 15 or 16. And, boy, we had a lot of momentum going down there.
Yeah, suddenly Suwannee fired up.
Yeah.
And they cover on special teams and give that kid credit. I mean, Murphy made a miss a couple of times, but just too many dogs over there.
Yeah, Murphy does a pretty good job of keeping his balance because he took a pretty good lick and got spun around somewhere, I would say, around the 7 or 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 16-yard line. Lafayette will start this drive at their own 16.
It's like looks like Jordan, he'll set up on the far side. Jordan Murphy, he'll be the wide receiver out there in man coverage. See if we got some help on the inside with Rawson. And this time the quarterback will be Higginbotham. He'll settle up under center. Handoff. No, actually little play action and roll. The receiver comes back to the football. He makes the catch somehow over there around the 30-yard line. Mercy.
It looked like we almost fell asleep over there as the receiver went back and nobody from Suwannee reacted that time, but they did keep him in front. But that's good enough for a Lafayette first down.
Yeah, it was. And actually he'll make it up to the 31-yard line, 1st and 10.
And Suwannee will call for a timeout. Coach Hall wants a timeout here. Stops the clock with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in the first half of action.
You know, and the receiver did a great job. I mean, you can see why Murphy's so good. He came back to the football, and then there was green jerseys kind of around him, but you would have thought we could have knocked it away.
You'd have thought so, but good communication, out there. Those kids have played together for a long time and helping out your quarterback. Hey, the Suwannee Quarterback Club is a group of dedicated fans and supporters of Suwannee Bulldog football. To become a member of the Quarterback Club, just contact them. Suwannee Quarterback Club at gmail.com. That's Suwannee QB Club at gmail.com. Or you could just visit their Facebook page at Suwannee QB Club Inc. The Suwannee Quarterback Club, an integral part of Suwannee Bulldog football. Hey, what do you think of some of those college games tomorrow? You want to give me a pick with Georgia between the hedges? The rivalry renewed against those Clemson Tigers. Is it going to be a cakewalk for Georgia, or what do you think?
No, it won't be no cakewalk. I mean, it's going to be a fight to the end. I can promise you that. And it's going to be a good ball game. What about them Canes? I know that's another big one, too.
Well, I'm hoping Miami turns Alachua County into Canesville.
There you go.
But we'll see what happens tomorrow at 3:30 in the Swamp.
See, shotgun formation for Higginbotham. Split backs in the backfield. And Higginbotham looking, quick out pattern. And it is caught by number 8, Parker Hill. Down the near sideline, 45 to the 50. We finally run him out of bounds on our side of the football field. And I'm telling you, they're just beating our defensive backs.
Yeah, it really did. And nice job that time. Number 8 held on. And luckily, Suwannee had the speed to catch him because he was in the open field there for a moment.
Hold everything.
And we do have a flag back in the Lafayette backfield, so this could be coming back here for a holding call.
Yeah, probably will be in that vicinity. But I'm telling you, I mean, pretty much. I mean, they're going like I said, number 8, number 2.
It's like an illegal block is going to be the call.
That'll back them up. It was 1st and 10. They would have had a big pickup. I mean, a big one all the way to around our 45.
Yeah. But that penalty flag is going to cost Lafayette County and move them back all the way to the 16-yard line, which was the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And now I got to take my shoes off to count this up.
Yeah, I can't even add that much.
They got to get it to the 41-yard line. And they're at their 16-yard line.
Will be the quarterback will get the play call from the sideline. They're going to have split receivers to the far side of the field. Single receiver near side. That's toward our home side. Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. Single back in the backfield. Little voice inflection to get us off sides. We don't jump. And we're on play action, but he dropped the football. Now, I don't know if he was play action or he was supposed to hand it off like a draw.
I think he just had sweaty hands that time and just lost the handle for a moment, but he did dive back on it. But they'll lose that down.
Yeah, Suwannee could have used that turnover.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, it was a kind of a heady call just to jump right back on and not try to do too much, just maintain possession. So give him a little credit there.
Pretty good job by the quarterback, which is he's done a good job all night long.
I've got 2nd down and about 28 here.
It'll be close to it. Ball, spotted around the 13-yard line, maybe the 12. And shotgun formation by Higginbotham. Single back in the backfield.
And he is trying that hard count. He's flapping those hands and trying to get Suwannee to jump. And we do have flags and a whistle here. And
well, I wonder how much that you can really do.
Yeah.
With a head bob.
And well, he got illegal procedure. I don't know if that's what it was for, but that's another 5 yards against Lafayette County.
So we'll call that head bob. It'll back them up 5 yards. If you just joined us, 2:55 mark right here before the half. Suwannee finally scored some points, and we lead at 7-6.
And Lafayette County going to talk about this. They're in a dangerous spot here, 2nd and 33 yards to go. Home games at Paul Langford Stadium means home cooking. So bring your appetite when you come to the games and visit concessions. The Bam Boosters is located on the home side. They've got the concession stand and some good eating there. But on the other side, on the visitor side, the NJROTC.
Yeah, man, great eats at every place and all kind of treats.
No doubt about it. I mean, you can smell it up here, man. Making me hungry.
Oh, boy.
The food's delicious. The price is reasonable. And while you cure that appetite, you're helping 2 terrific organizations, the NJROTC and the Suwannee High School Marching Band. Saw the pride of Suwannee out here in pregame warm-ups and did the national anthem. Man, they are sounding good. And
they are.
We look forward to their halftime performance. Of course, coming up at the half, if you're watching here on rivercountrysports.com, we'll have your player spotlight brought to you by Hunter Abercrombie, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Live Oak. Going to talk to MJ and AJ.
You can't beat that for initials.
There you go. MJ Rosson and AJ Hitt, and also the Bulldog Bark with Keith Hunter. And that is sponsored by Morgan Tree and Debris. And Katha Owens is going to be the special guest this week.
Well, that's something else. Me and Katha graduated together, and she's the mother of Andre Davis. So, boy, she was a great athlete.
And MJ Rosson. There's a relation there as well.
Mercy.
So it's in the blood. Great athletes all the way around.
Oh, yeah.
And we appreciate them being part of Suwannee.
We surely do.
All right, big 2nd down and long here. Lafayette County deep in their own territory.
Yeah, they have the ball right around the 8-yard line, facing, like you say, 2nd and 2 cab rides.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. Single back in the backfield. This time Higginbotham's going to roll to the near side, looking for a receiver. He's going to have to throw it out of bounds, and it should be incomplete.
He did, and he just got out of that tackle box, and he was running for his life in his own end zone, about to take a safety. He had to get rid of it, and he did, as the receiver wasn't open, and he did the smart thing.
They'll face a 3rd down situation now from around the 8-yard line. Suwannee putting a little bit of pressure on him, but you got to cover these receivers. You don't want a big play right here before the half.
Don't let them off the hook here. 3rd and 33 from their own 7. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
This is a golden opportunity for Suwannee to get this ball back, and not going to be a lot of time, but maybe work that 2-minute drill down the field with the good field position. And let's see if the Dogs can get a stop here and force a punt. And, they came close to blocking one earlier.
Yeah, they did.
And now if you get them in that short field, it's even tougher.
See if Higginbotham, I think he's going to remain in there as a quarterback. This time they're going to have that kind of offset eye backfield, and they'll keep it safe, handoff right around the right tackle position, but they go nowhere, maybe pound it out close to the 7-yard line, maybe the 7.5.
Allen there on the tackle, and that time they just played it safe and ran the football and tried to get something, and I'll give them a yard. And so that puts the ball at the 8-yard line. It'll be 4th down and punt for Lafayette County. Now, they're going to have to punt this ball from their own end zone, so it's going to be a dangerous spot on the field to try this.
Yeah, and I'm sure we're going to be talking about, let's don't rough the punter and make sure the right things are going on, and also we would want to set up for a return.
Don't forget the Suwannee Coaches Show can be seen each Monday or Tuesday, actually, this coming week because we got Labor Day. So it'll be on Tuesday evening from 7 to 8 p.m. on rivercountrysports.com. Join host TJ Vickers and dog head coach Kyler Hall from our downtown Pool Realty Studios. It's all brought to you by Wes Haney Chevrolet. The Coaches Show live and then archived at rivercountrysports.com.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to miss.
Did you see last week's? I thought TJ did a great job, man.
He does a great job. Yeah, good job.
It makes me look bad because he comes in, man. He's dressed nice, I think he went to hair and makeup before he came.
In.
Yeah, and I always skip that.
Man.
Because I just feel like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm still a radio guy. So. No, he does a great job. Just kidding with him.
Let's see. Suwannee is going to set up 2 for return. I was wondering if we might just set one defender or one receiver back because we'll be standing around the 40-yard line. Smith will be doing the kicking chores. This time an end-over-end kick should be returnable from around the 40. That's Fryer coming to the near side. If he can turn the corner, one block to beat to the 35 to the 30. He'll wind his way just inside the 25-yard line. Boy, good run back by Fryer, and the Dogs have great field position.
Had his helmet snatched off, but no flag on the play, and Suwannee will get the good field position here. And let's see if they can take advantage. Just 2:25 to play until halftime.
Yeah, kind of see what kind of play calls Suwannee's going to come up with. I mean, I know they'd like to get at least 6 more points on the board here before the half.
Like to get points on the board. You got a 1-point lead here, but Dogs have some momentum going. And let's see if they can keep it going.
Sykes will be the quarterback. He'll stand in the gun. Number 2, Horn, will be sidecar left. Receiver set to either side. Now we'll bring motion with Rawson. Actually, that little touch pass, so sweet. Rawson to the 20, to the 15, Rawson to the 10. He'll be banged down close to the 7-yard line. Somebody say, oh, my.
Yeah, that little end around, and Rawson gets the ball, gets a little flip there, and gets some momentum, but it wasn't for Murphy. Murphy saved that touchdown that time and tripped up Rawson, but it's going to be 1st and goal inside the Roundtree Moorford red zone, a 1st and goal opportunity for those Dogs.
Yeah, now Rawson has touched the ball about 4 times here and been electric.
I love him. Been calling for that.
There you go. Sykes will be the quarterback in the gun. Horn will be the single back. Hand off to Horn. Take it to the right side. Horn tries to do a little dipsy doodle move right around the 2. Maybe got close to the 1. We'll see where they spot him.
Boy, nice hard running inside, running between the tackles that time by Horn, and he gets it close to the goal line, but not quite. Going to be stopped at the 2. 5-yard pickup, 2nd and goal.
At the 1:43 mark here before the half. Suwannee looking for some points. See if we can pound it in there. Knocking on the Hornet door. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Horn. Now Sykes moves up there. We fumble the ball, and they're going to pick it up. The Hornets pick it up. And I didn't like the play. I mean, we were hurried up to the line of scrimmage to catch them off guard. But mercy.
Yeah, we were trying to run a quarterback sneak, and the quarterback ran up under center because we're usually in the gun. So it runs up under center, going to take the sneak. But the ball came out, actually bounced off his knee, and then went airborne. And Lafayette County's going to take advantage of that. So instead of Suwannee cashing in, they cough the football up, and the Hornets get it back.
Yeah, and they got 1:24 to work with.
My goodness. That was you didn't see that one coming, did you?
No, I didn't.
Well, Lafayette County 1st and 10. Dogs lead 7-6, still 1:24 showing on the 2nd quarter clock.
Wow. Hornets out of the huddle. They'll come up to the line of scrimmage. Them Dogs in a 4-man front. Actually 3 now. Hope we're not in a semi-prevent because it only prevents you from winning. The quarterback this time is Williamson. Hold everything.
Yeah, flags before that play can develop. And let's see what the call is going to be. And it's going to be illegal procedure, false start against Lafayette County.
So they'll back them up from the 15 to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, Lafayette will take that. They said, we got the ball. We'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm not telling Coach Edwards what to do, but I'd be conservative here and just run that ball, run some clock, and get into that locker room. But let's see what he does here.
They'll have those two backs in the backfield, and they will hand off second back through. It'll probably be number 3, McCray, and the Dogs stack him up close to the 9.
And they get the clock moving, and that was 3 on the carry. Dogs do a nice job of bottling that play up. But the clock moving now down to about a minute to go.
They'll give him forward progress to the 10-yard line, which
no gain.
Yeah, no gain, and it'll be 2nd and 15.
And Lafayette probably going to use all of the time clock there. Each side with a timeout, but I don't see either side using it.
Well, I mean, if I'm a Hornet, that's a Hornet victory down there. You take
Sure.
the ball away from Suwannee, we're knocking on the door at the 1-yard line, and we have a miscue.
Yeah, you held the bigger team to one score, and an extra point is the difference right now.
Goodness.
That's a win all day long. And the officials are going to stop the clock. Now Lafayette will use that last timeout. Hey, if you like what you see and hear, let us know about it. We'd love to hear from Dog Nation. Our email address is rivercountrysports@gmail.com. And be sure to catch all the action of Suwannee Bulldog football all season long right here on rivercountrysports.com.
Now, we talked about this game before the game.
Yep.
And we said it was going to be tough sledding, and it has been.
Yeah, I mean, we're not, I've followed Hornet football for years.
Yeah.
I used to call the Hornets back when Coach Pearson was coaching, Joey Pearson, and Marcus Edwards was a ball player.
Yeah.
And he was a great receiver, by the way, with the USF and then now home coaching these Hornets. But this is a program that has a lot of pride.
Oh, yeah.
And, they called Suwannee wanting this game. And Suwannee had a hole to fill because not playing Hamilton this year. And so Dogs took the game. But this is what I call a trap game because Suwannee's supposed to win. So if you don't, you got some splaining to do.
Oh, you do, yeah.
Yeah, and Lafayette County just comes in here loosey-goosey, and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And right now, they're holding their own.
Oh, they are. So they called the timeout, 34, close to 35 seconds left on the clock before the end of the first half. Suwannee leads at 7-6. We'll see what happens here. I think Williams is going to be the quarterback this time. Handoff, second back through. Suwannee stands him up right around the 11-yard line, waiting for the whistle to blow, and that should do it unless they stop the clock.
Allen, that time on the tackle, and again, you had Big McCray on the carry.
Yeah.
And the clock is stopped with 27 seconds left to go, and this is a Suwannee timeout here, so that stocks the clock right there. Hey, we got a big celebration coming up, by the way.
Yeah.
The Live Oak Kiwanis Club celebrating 100 years.
Wow.
Don't miss the Kiwanis Centennial celebration. They're going to have a pickleball tournament.
Mercy.
You ever play pickleball?
No, I haven't.
You hadn't played?
Oh.
You don't use a racket, you use a paddle.
Yeah, I heard it was a
Okay,
pack.
yeah.
I listened to some
Do you
guys talk about that one.
It's the fastest growing sport in the world. Anyway, this thing is open to men and women of all skill levels. They'll have different, levels. They'll have beginners. They'll have intermediate. They'll have advanced skill. You can get more info and get signed up on the Kiwanis Club's Facebook page, and all proceeds will go toward their service projects, scholarships, and activities to benefit the youth of our community.
And I heard you were getting you a paddle, too.
Yeah,
I did hear that.
I had none. Yeah, that's just Kevin talking.
Yeah, well.
You can't believe everything comes out of his
He was
mouth.
going to buy a good paddle.
That's what he said. Yeah, I hope he buys 2 of them, then I'll play. They run about $150 for a game.
Man, mercy.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Mm.
But what hobby or sport is?
It's not anymore. Ain't nothing.
Exactly.
The Hornets, 27 seconds to work back with. They'll hand off first back through. He'll try to take it off left tackle. Once again, that is McCray. He'll bang his way just over the 15, maybe the 16-yard line, and that should do it.
Yeah, it's going to be a 4th down, and Lafayette will have to punt, but I don't think they're going to have to. They're just going to let the clock run out. Suwannee can't stop it. They've used all their timeouts here, and so that'll bring us to the half with your score. 27, Lafayette 6. We're at halftime. It's Suwannee Bulldog football broadcasting live on rivercountrysports.com.
What if I told you that right now you can get a top-of-the-line home for the price of a starter home? Do I have your attention? Right now at Bobby Corbett's Mobile Home Center, while inventory lasts, we have 4 Destiny homes marked down lower than you will find anywhere else. These homes are tape and textured with tile bathrooms and so much more. The price also includes delivery, setup, AC, steps, pad, permits, and skirting. This is by far the best promotion we have run in years. Come by to see these homes Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 1126 East Howard Street, Live Oak, Florida. If we're not open when you're available, call and we'll arrange a special appointment. We've been in the business since 1968 and at this location since 1986. Management is in the 3rd generation of our family, and as my papa always said, we are friends helping friends buy a home. We look forward to meeting you. Come to the Big Blue and Tan buildings or call 386-364-1340 with any questions, or for more info, that's 386-364-1340.
Bobby Corbett's Mobile Home Center, offering a hassle-free shopping experience. Your one stop for all your manufactured home needs.
When you're in the market for a home or vacant property to build that dream home on, contact Pool Realty of Live Oak. They can also help locate commercial real estate for your business venture. Pool Realty has a full team of professional and caring real estate brokers and agents, so always think Pool Realty of Live Oak to help you find the perfect home or property in Suwannee or surrounding counties. Pool Realty, a proud supporter of Suwannee Bulldog football and RiverCountrySports.com.
Hey Bulldogs, let the UPS Store of Live Oak handle all of your packing and shipping needs. The UPS Store of Live Oak also offers mailboxes, printing, faxing, scanning. We also offer notary services and shredding services as well. Stop by your local UPS store. There's help in here. Real help. The UPS Store, proud sponsors of Suwannee Bulldog football on the RiverCountrySports.com.
It's time now for a Bulldog Player Spotlight, brought to you by Hunter Abercrombie, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Live Oak. Hunter Abercrombie and Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It's time now for Player Spotlight, and in the Spotlight, I've got number 18, it's AJ Hitt, and got number 5 here, MJ Rosin. How you guys doing?
Good. Good.
Yeah. Let me talk to AJ first. So, tell me about your senior season. Last year you had the injury problems and you weren't 100%. That had to be frustrating, but rehabbing and getting back, and you have looked good so far.
Yes, sir. It's been good to get back, get in the weight room, get back my strength, start to get back to where I was, been playing well.
How tough was that process to work back from injury?
It was pretty tough just because the injury didn't translate just to football. It translated into soccer as well.
Yeah.
And so I had to battle back through both, and I still have issues with it every now and then, but for the most part, I'm fully healthy.
You seem to have overcome it. Your punting looks good. We hadn't had a lot of field goal tries. We had one on the muddy field the other day that it was a kind of a long shot. But your punting, one play in particular that I really enjoyed was, you didn't have a rush coming at you in the Columbia game. You kind of took your time, grabbed that high snap, brought it down, went to the side kind of soccer style, and then you got off a great punt. It went out of bounds. We pinned him inside the 5. You work on that a lot, or was that just ad-libbed?
Every now and then I work on it. I'm mainly focused straight up because that's how it normally will be, but occasionally it's good to be prepared in case of bad snap or something.
And I guess that's just part of experience, you being a senior, you've been there and done that, but nice play on that one, and you've done a great job, so keep it up. No
Yes,
pressure. And now, MJ, you were injured last year, and I remember the play. I thought it was a dirty shot in the end zone. You had made a great play on that touchdown, and then you had to go through that whole rehab process to get back to so tell me about that, and how hard was it for you to not have last season, not have your junior year?
It was pretty difficult to not be out there with my team, but I'm glad to be back. So
we're glad to have you back, and
yes,
you're
sir.
making plays early. How about that kick return in the preseason game? I had it down as 95 yards. I don't know if that was official, but that was sweet.
Yes, sir.
Can you believe teams will even kick to you? I know you like it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is your favorite part? Do you enjoy running routes? Do you like the kick punt returns? I mean, what is it you enjoy most? If you had to pick one thing.
Defense.
You like defense better?
Yes, sir.
Really? Because I mean, you look pretty good on the offensive side of the ball.
Yes, sir.
And I've been telling Coach every game we got to get you more touches. But defensively, now you played well there as well. But you rather play safety or corner? What is it you like on the defensive side?
I like both, but I think I like corner a little more.
Yeah?
Yes,
you
sir.
like that one-on-one being out there on an island?
Yes, sir.
That's a lot of pressure, but when you make the play, I mean, there's nothing better than denying a receiver the ability to catch the ball.
Yes, sir.
How many picks we going to get this year?
How many if I can catch? How many they throw to me?
You don't have like a goal, I want to get a dozen picks, or you just let the game come to you?
Let it come to me, yes, sir.
All right, well, that's good.
Yes, sir.
All right, for both of you, how are things going off the field? How's things in the classroom?
We're going good.
Good.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Both straight A's?
A's, B's.
Yeah.
Got straight A's, B's.
Do you have any desire to play football beyond this year, or are you looking at playing college ball?
Yes, sir.
Both of you? Are there any offers right now? Do you want to reveal anything tonight?
I got one from a school up north in Minnesota, but that's my only one right now.
All right. They play outdoors or indoors?
Outdoors.
Ooh, it's cold up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll wait for some southern offers maybe. But what about you, MJ?
No, sir, I don't have any.
None?
No, sir.
If you could pick your dream school, I'm going to ask you one at a time. AJ, if you could pick your dream school and money was no problem, you go anywhere you want, where would you go?
I'd say Florida State or Oregon, just because Florida State's where I like Oregon's uniforms.
You threw me off there. Florida State, I get it. You're a Seminole fan. I understand it. But Oregon, you just like the colors?
Yeah, they got good uniforms every week.
I think they're ugly.
Nah.
Okay. All right. That's a long way from home, though.
Yeah.
So, of course, now the Ducks have changed conferences, so, maybe we have opportunities to see you closer. But, MJ, if you could pick any school, what would you say?
I say Florida, UF.
The Gators?
Yes, sir.
They got Miami on Saturday. You got a prediction?
I think we're going to win. Florida.
You think the Gators are going to win?
Yes, sir.
I got to rep the U. Thank you. I feel better. What are y'all, and you can do this one at a time, what are your predictions as far as Suwannee this season? We're getting better. I mean, we came close last week against Columbia County, and then we got Lafayette County going on, and it's a tough schedule. But if you were to predict, how many wins do you see us? Do you see us making the playoffs?
Oh, yes, sir. No doubt.
For sure. I see us going on a run. We got the pieces. We're close to putting them together. Just
One week at a
there.
time.
Okay. All right. I like the confidence. I'd like to see you guys win tonight and start a nice long winning streak. You good for that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Before I let you go, anybody you want to say hello to might be watching the broadcast and want to get a shout out to? Nobody? There's got to be somebody. Mom, dad, grandma, girlfriend?
I guess my parents.
Yeah, my parents.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's nice of you to mention that. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
How about Bulldog Nation?
Go Dogs.
Let me ask you one final question. What's more intimidating, playing with the lights on you and everybody watching on a Friday night, or doing this interview?
This interview.
I appreciate your time, guys. Good luck the rest of the way this year, and good luck in your future.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sir, thank you.
All right, you've been watching Player Spotlight. We'll return right after this timeout. Keith Hunter coming up with the Bulldog Bark. Keep it here on RiverCountrySports.com.
Tonight's Player Spotlight was brought to you by Hunter Abercrombie, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Live Oak. Hunter Abercrombie at Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Are you new to investing and not sure where to begin? Start by looking for a financial advisor who will offer you a strategy personalized for you and your family. One who will be there as your life and financial situation changes. I'm Hunter Abercrombie, your Live Oak Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner together to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today at 386-364-3699. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
All right, hey Bulldog fans, when you're hungry, we can satisfy that appetite at Beef O'Brady's of Live Oak. Come dine with us during, before, or after the ball game. We feature big screen TVs, so you won't miss any of the big events. At Beef O'Brady's, check out our game room featuring pool tables and games for the kids. Stop by Beef O'Brady's for some good food, good sports, and good games.
It's rodeo time in Live Oak. The Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 18th and 19th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground. Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, steer wrestling, breakaway roping, calf roping, and team roping. Gates open at 6. The rodeo starts at 7:30. Tickets just $10, 12 and under $5. The 4th annual Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored in part by Visit Suwannee County. Friday and Saturday, October 18th and 19th. For more, visit SuwanneeParks.com.
The Bulldog Bark on RiverCountrySports.com is brought to you by Morgan Tree and Debris.
Hi, I'm Keith Hunter, and this is the Bulldog Bark. And joining me tonight on the Bulldog Bark, I've got Hall of Famer Catherine Owens. How you doing, Catherine?
I'm good. Good.
Man, I see you're still sticking with Bulldog football.
Yes,
huh?
sir. Always.
Do you miss it? Do you miss when? Well, let's just go back. You miss when your son was playing. Do you still think about those times?
I think about them, but I haven't missed a beat because it's been from son to nephew, grandsons, and just family.
So it's still family playing here now?
Mm-hmm. Like I have MJ is my grandson.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So you got a grandchild playing?
Yeah, he's a senior this year. Michael Rossa.
Okay, all right. So how does it feel to watch your grandkids play and your children play? And
It's just a blessing. It's nice.
So, Catherine, how long have you been involved in Bulldog athletics, including your time you played as well?
Oh, about 40, 50 years.
About 40, 50
yes,
years.
yeah. Ever
Okay.
since I was from high school and college.
Okay, now your whole, I think, did you play in 4 sports back in high school?
I did.
What were those sports?
Basketball, softball, volleyball, and I played did a little soccer, I think, but it wasn't, wide known.
Right,
but I did play. But I know I played basketball, softball, and volleyball to the fullest. Those were the main things.
Okay, and what was your major sport, your main sport?
My main sport was basketball back then, and then I turned into love for softball because we used to play all on the weekends, weeknights. So, but I got off the basketball supplement somewhat to college.
Okay. So did you enjoy playing ball for the Dogs?
I did. I loved it.
Okay, and then of course, many know that you are the mother of Bulldog Hall of Famer and great person, Andre Davis.
Yes, sir.
And was it more satisfying for you to watch him play or for you playing as well?
Well, I got satisfaction out of both things because I love the sport myself. Used to play ball in front of my yard all the time. And our home, we just was athletic.
Okay, as I was stating, what was more enjoyable? You playing on the gridiron or watching your son at the performance?
Well, like I said, I got enjoyment out of both, but more so watching my son after he matured and all the effort that he put into loving the sport as well.
Right. And what was it like watching your son in college and then going on to watch him in the pros as well?
It was amazing, somewhat terrifying in a sense, and praying that he stay healthy.
Right.
And then when he had an injury, I think it was his sophomore year, and he had to recuperate. Just the drive, the hard work he put forth to just make sure that he come back. So, but it was tough. But also with the prayers and everything, God provided.
So now, are you still working in the school system or have you retired?
I retired in 2018. Then I went back to work in 2021 as a bus aide and a cafeteria monitor.
Okay. Now, are you doing any coaching or anything now?
Well, I did volunteer last year with the girls' basketball team. It was a challenge.
It was a challenge.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But I gave everybody work.
I mean, you're probably one of like an ace in the hole. Somebody like, look, we got a need here, and you always just basically that bulldog just comes out of you.
Yes,
You
sir.
just feel the need to go in and help.
I
Is
try.
that right?
I give it my best shot. That's all I can do. Even my children be saying, "Mom, you don't need to do that anymore. You put your time in." But I just love it. If I can help, I try.
Right. Well, that's just in you. That's just in you.
Yeah.
So, where's Andre at now?
He's in Aurora, Colorado.
Okay.
He's a grandfather, him and his wife, and he got 3 girls. All 3 of them will be graduating this year.
Okay.
2 from college and 1 from high school.
Wow.
Baby girl.
Right. And I guess that probably makes you probably even more proud than all your accomplishments on the softball and
Yes,
the basketball
it
court.
does. It does. Got a beautiful wife and beautiful daughters. So thank God.
Right. Well, that's good. And, So, Katha, any plans on going out to Colorado anytime soon?
Yes, sir. The 2025. To watch all the girls that graduate, plus after MJ graduate from here. Step my second oldest, but my oldest daughter, son, he's a senior this year. So Michael Rossi.
Okay. Okay, and then Katha, one final question. You're in the Hall of Fame. Andre's in the Hall of Fame. I don't think there's any other mother, father, or probably even parent. What?
I think so.
There may be some parent-children Hall of Fame, but that's still rare.
Yes, sir.
And how does that make you feel, just knowing that you and your son are both in the Bulldog Sports Hall of Fame?
It's a blessing. And it happened back before my father passed, because we all went out there on the field together. My father, him, and me. And it was just such a blessing for my father to see it.
Now, is there a big 16 by 20 poster of that somewhere?
Not that I know of. I wish it was.
Well, you have the video?
No, sir. They never give me that.
Okay. Well, if anybody's listening out there and you have a picture of that night when Katha and Andre and the whole family was out there on the field, we want to get that picture to you hopefully one day, and you can put that bad boy on your wall.
I appreciate that so much.
But Katha, we'll give you your roses here and your flowers. Just thank you from behalf of all the Bulldog sports fans for all your contributions on the field, off the field, before retirement, after retirement,
and back
and back at it again.
Thank you so much.
And again, just give our regards to Andre.
Yes, sir.
And heartfelt congratulations on that his kids are following in the steps of him, and also following in your footsteps as well.
To God be the glory.
All right. Thank you, Katha. All right, I want to thank you, Katha Owens, for joining me on the Bulldog Bark. I now send it back to Andy and Wayne and all of the guys at the studios. For more Omas and Hunker Downs, you've been listening to the Bulldog Bark. I'm Keith Hunter. We'll see you next week.
The Bulldog Bark on RiverCountrySports.com is brought to you by Morgan Tree and Debris.
Do you need tree service? Morgan Tree and Debris provides you with quality and affordable tree service in Live Oak and surrounding communities. Morgan Tree and Debris is a full service and tree company. Tree trimming, tree removal, firewood, stump grinding, storm cleanup, debris removal. Contact Morgan Tree and Debris at 386-249-0472. That's Morgan Tree and Debris, 386-249-0472 for all of your tree service needs.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968.
I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet comes down to two things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees, no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
And we are back here at Paul Langford Stadium, RiverCountrySports.com. Wayne Luttrell, Andy Day here in the booth. Our cameras are out, so we're having some technical issues tonight, but hopefully you can enjoy the audio. And right now we've got a 1-point ball game here at halftime. Suwannee and Lafayette 7-6 is your score. Got some halftime stats. These provided by Jamie Watcher and the Lake City Reporter. As far as Lafayette County in the passing department, number 9 Williamson, 1 of 2, 6 yards. Higginbotham, number 10, he is 6 of 8 for 84 yards and a touchdown. And the rushing department for Lafayette, leading rusher right now is Dane McCray. He's got 10 attempts, 24 yards. And as far as receiving the football, Jordan Murphy with 61 yards on 2 receptions. So he is leading the way there. Lafayette County with 7 first downs. Suwannee has 6. As far as total yards go, pretty even here, 109 to 110.
Yeah, that kind of stands the reason. 7-6 ball game, so it's been pretty tight.
Thomas Sykes in the passing department, 5 of 8, 70 yards, and that touchdown to M.J. Rawson. In the rushing department, we've got Jadarius Horn with 5 attempts, 42 yards. Lou Jack Smith with 2 carries and 5 yards. Sykes has run the ball 4 times for a total of 4 yards. In the receiving department, M.J. Rawson is now totaled 59 yards, receiving on 4 catches. Noah Lopez has 1 catch for 11 yards. So that is those are your stats here at halftime. And again, stats provided by Jamie Watcher. We sure appreciate him.
Oh, yeah.
Helping us out from the Lake City Reporter. He does a great job. And you can read all about this in the Lake City Reporter tomorrow's edition. You can get it online if you subscribe, or you can get it at your newsstand.
Well, and then one little scoring update, a game that was of interest tonight, a big game really for Madison and Lincoln. At the half, it was Lincoln 10-7. So I knew Madison was going to play with them. We'll see if Madison can hang with them that second half and pull something out.
That's amazing. You know, you look at Madison County being a 1A school, and they don't care if you're a 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A. They say, come on, bring it. And right now, holding their own against us. Much larger school from Tallahassee in the Lincoln Trojans.
Oh, yeah.
And Madison County going to be right here at this field, Langford Stadium, next Friday night.
They surely will.
You think these Lafayette Hornets are scary?
Mercy.
We better get ready. Buckle up.
Yeah. You talk about hunkering down.
Lafayette County got the football first, so Suwannee will get the football first possession here in the second half. And the ball being teed up at the 40-yard line, and we're getting back, ready to go back to action. Just like the old-fashioned days of just doing radio. We don't have pictures tonight.
Yeah. So
we'll get that settled, though. Hopefully we'll be back in action. Quarterback Club show Tuesday, and then back in action next Friday here on rivercountrysports.com.
Yeah, it looks like Tovar, number 64, will tee it up for the Hornets at the 40-yard line. Back deep for the Dogs. Looks like it'll be Rawson, and looks like number 12, Cherry, will receive the football up to the 30, to the 35. Does a spin move there, gets hit by a Trojan. Actually, not a Trojan, but anyway, it looked like a Trojan horse carrying him down the football field. He grabbed him around the waist and totaled him forward another yard and a half.
Yeah, they do have those same color combination, but the Hornets from Lafayette County, instead of our other neighbors to the north, those Hamilton County Trojans, they got their hands full tonight. They're playing a team out of the Panhandle in Arnold.
Oh, yeah. Man, mercy.
Nice-looking open field tackle that time. I believe that was number 8 that time, Hill.
Yeah.
Made that big stick.
One of their go-to receivers, along with Murphy. See what Suwannee can do it here on the first possession. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. Split receivers on either side. We're looking at a 3-man front. Here's the snap from center. We will hand off to number 2. Boy, Horn takes it up there. Does a Dixie Doodle move right around the 45 and bounces way close to the 43. Somebody say, give that dog a first down.
And I tell you what, he was just kind of sidestepping through that hole that time. You know, there wasn't a whole lot of room, but he just kept churning and kept moving. And how about that? Jadarius Horn looking good.
Well, and that's when you win the battle in the trenches, you can kind of do that.
Yeah, that's the difference. Exactly.
Rawson will be set to the near side. You got Fryer along with Terry and one other receiver to the far side of the field. Shotgun formation for Sykes. This time Sykes keeps it himself, tucks his shoulder, goes straight ahead and close to the 41.
See on the tackle that time, number 19, Joseph Smith making the tackle for the Hornets. But quarterback run, design run on that play, fakes the handoff that time to number 2 and keeps it himself. Gets a couple of tough yards. 2nd down, 8 coming up.
Yep, pick up a 2. I saw something fly in front of my face a while ago. Didn't know what it was. Could have been the draw. Never know.
Line of scrimmage becomes the 41-yard line.
Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Hornets digging in on the other side. They're in a 3-man front. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Number 2, Horn will be to his right. This time we're looking for Rawson down the field. Rawson, he made the catch. But did he stay inbound? Somewhere around the 10.
And now they're saying no.
You know, it's up on this near sideline.
And you can't see it from here because of the fans there, but he did make that catch. He spun around, and I didn't know if he stayed in bounds or not, but the officials say no, he did not.
Mercy. Boy, it was a beautiful pass to the sideline. He was in double coverage.
And what I like about it is we took a shot down the field. That tells the defense there's something you better look for, and we gave that quarterback time that time. The offensive line did a nice job giving Sykes time enough to get the ball out.
Well, what do we call here on 3rd and 8? Down around the 41-yard line.
Let's see. You got Fryer and Lopez go to the far side. I think Rawson checked out to get a breather.
Got a short-sided receiver, near side. That's the home side. And it'll be looking to air it out. Boy, we just got off our fingertips intended for Cherry somewhere around the 4-yard line.
He just couldn't quite catch up to it. That was thrown out in front of him, and where only he could have got there. And just a little too much air under it and couldn't quite haul that one in. But, boy, he put a sprint on it and almost got to it.
Yeah, he had the defender beat by 2 or 3 steps.
But back-to-back incomplete passes going to bring up a 4th down and punt.
See, A.J. hit. He'll do the punting chores. He'll stand around the 45-yard line, back deep for them old Hornets. Number 2, Jordan Murphy. High, end-over-end kick coming this way toward the stands. I mean, I lost it in the lights.
He did. He got that one up high, but he didn't get a great deal of distance on it, and it just kept coming to the sideline. And I think somebody there on the sideline caught that thing.
Well, the official's still walking, and actually, they say it went out of bounds at the 35-yard line, so the Hornets will have a good field position.
Well, it's where it, they got to kind of guess where it crossed, and so that's what they're coming up with. So great field position, Lafayette County. And the Hornets hold. Suwannee, it looked like they had some momentum going there. Picked up a nice first down, and then the drive stalled on back-to-back incompletions. And now Lafayette at their own 35-yard line takes over 1st and 10.
Higginbotham, he'll be the quarterback. Dane McCray will be the single back in the backfield, standing right behind the quarterback who is in the gun. Got a short slot and receiver set to either side of the field. Suwannee in a 3-man front. Here's the snap. Handoff inside. Hold everything. A little bit of movement before the ball was snapped.
I think this is going to be a false start. Lafayette's been guilty of that 2 or 3 times in this ball game. Has cost them. And that is going to be the call, legal procedure, called against the Hornets.
Back them up to the 30-yard line. 1st and 15.
Well, makes it a little easier for the defense to get a stop here.
Suwannee.
Let's see. Suwannee's still showing that 3-man front.
They are.
Yeah, they went to that a year or so ago, under that three stack is what they call it. But, they got the nose guard, and then they got the 2 defensive ends, and those linebackers right behind them. But if you're going to play that, those linebackers better be active.
Yeah, they got to make the tackle. Hornets up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. Single back in the backfield. This time he's looking downfield, throwing the out pattern intended for number 2. We're all over him, mugging him, man. It'll be interference.
Come on now.
And we picked it, but it's going to be all for naught. It's going to be.
Yeah, that's coming back. I mean, it's.
Yeah, it will be.
There's a lot of extracurricular going on here, but that was a definite pass interference against number 14, Zion Walker. Yeah, he's only a sophomore, but that time I thought he had good position. And fight for the football. Don't just make the obvious, infraction. But anyway, he's a youngster. He'll learn.
Yeah, and they were facing a 1st and 15. So should be enough for the first down. And I don't know if they
may have additional flags here after the would-be pick.
On the return.
Yeah. And officials conferring. And let's see, the call is Michael Christie, the Whitecap tonight from Lake City, Florida. And he'll come out and tell the officials and the coaches and the fans what's going on. There's the holding call and there's the pass interference call, and they're both against Suwannee.
Yeah, they will be.
And they're going to take that 15-yarder. And that's going to give Lafayette a big first down on the penalty.
Right at the 45-yard line. Well, you can look for them to throw to Murphy. I mean, if you get him in man coverage, he's their go-to guy. And then on the other side of the field, you start doubling him, then they'll throw to Parker on the other side.
I'm waiting for him to move the chains. Now they'll move him. Yep. Suwannee shoots themselves in the foot. Had Lafayette County backed up that time, and 1st down and 15, but that pass interference and a hold, and now it's 1st and 10, and they move the ball out to the 45-yard line.
This time they'll be all in tight. Kind of got them stacked. Got a tight end, a little short slot. Higginbotham takes the snap. Looking, going to throw the out pattern. We got some pressure on him. He's going to have to slide down around the 39. He's going to lose about 5 yards, or maybe 6 on the play. We'll see where they spot him.
Clay Starling comes up and makes that stick.
Somebody say bam, bam.
He put a boom, boom on that quarterback that time. They had mass protection that time, and the quarterback just kind of rolling to this side and couldn't get anything going because number 15 was back there to knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
Good play by the Dog defense just when we needed it. That'll leave the Hornets 60 yards from pay dirt.
Nice job, tackle for loss that time by Mr. Starling, who is our leading tackler, by the way.
He will get after it. Higginbotham, he'll be the quarterback. He'll stand in the gun. McCray will be to his left. They'll have trips to the far side of the field, and I hear whistles are blowing.
Well, hang on. And this may be a delay. Yep, going to be a delay of game. Wow. So that's going to be another 5 yards. So 2nd down and 20 as they move the ball back to the 35-yard line. So Lafayette not helping themselves and Suwannee not helping themselves. 7-6 looks like a baseball score here in the third quarter.
Wow, it does.
Suwannee with a 1-point lead, 9 minutes to go in the third.
The Hornets kind of keep the same set. Trips to the far side of the field, single receiver near side. Now they'll bring a little bit of motion with Murphy. He'll cut to the inside, and he throws behind him. It'll be incomplete.
Well, looking for Murphy, but he had to hurry that throw. Suwannee put pressure on him back there, and he had to get rid of that ball before he wanted to, and it falls incomplete.
I think that might have been old Logan Brooks that put that pressure on him from the near side.
Yeah, Logan playing a little defense out there. Either starting tight end, getting a little time on the defensive side of the ball. Now Kyler Watson checks back in.
Pretty good for the Dogs. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 20 for the Hornets from the 35-yard line. Suwannee content to stay in the 3-man front. Hornets at the line of scrimmage. Once again, they got everybody in tight. Higginbotham, he'll be in the gun. And single back in the backfield. And I'm thinking there was motion before the play.
Again, illegal procedure. And the Hornets are going the wrong way right now. Now a 3rd and 25. Well, you talk about getting behind the sticks.
Yeah.
You know, after the pass interference, they had the ball out at the 40. And they've had a few penalties since then. They had the ball at the 45, actually, after the pass interference. And so from the 45, they've now backed up to the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 25 yards to go.
Will be. They got to hold them Dogs right here. 7-6 ball game. Suwannee leads at 8:54 to go in the third quarter. Higginbotham, the quarterback, this time will stand in the gun, has a back on either side. Single receiver is, and here comes the snap. All of a sudden, try to throw it to number 8, but I think they weren't ready for the snap. The wide receivers weren't.
No, I can guarantee you the quarterback was still directing traffic, and that snap came shotgun formation, hit him in the chest, and luckily he held on to it, but then he just kind of aired it out of bounds, had a receiver in the area, and gets away with that one, but incompletion, and now it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, it was intended for Parker Hill on the near side.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for the snap that time.
No, he wasn't at all.
Give that young man credit because Higginbotham held on to it. That could have been disaster on their end. And Suwannee should get great field position here.
The kicker, Joseph Smith, number 19, he'll stand in punt formation somewhere around the 19-yard line. We got 2 back deep. They'll stand around the 40, and I see a flag come flying. High, end-over-end kick, takes a Hornet roll inside the 40, and it'll be down somewhere around the 38-yard line.
Now, Suwannee went after that. They didn't quite get to it, and I'm hoping they didn't get him for running into the kicker. They didn't rough the kicker, but they may say, you ran into him? Now it's going to be a Lafayette penalty. So that's what coach may going to get him to kick it again.
I think it was the up back. I don't know if he held or exactly what he did. Yeah. Maybe blocking below the waist, but there was 3 Dogs there, and one of them got turned upside down.
And official right on top of it threw the flag, and Suwannee's going to make him kick it again, back him up 5 yards and repunt.
Yeah, because they got a pretty good punt and a good roll. So that'll give Fryer and Rawson maybe another chance or another chance to block the punt without hitting the punt.
They're going to call it illegal motion. And so this is going to be a 4th down now, and I guess about 30. That's a 25-yard line.
Yeah, this time it'll back Smith up just inside the 15. Here's the snap, a good one. We come after, we don't get it, but this time a high end-over-end kick. I was thinking we would call for the fair catch. We back away, and we'll have pretty good field position right around the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Dogs from there.
We'll take a timeout back in just a moment. RiverCountrySports.com.
It's a battle from across the river tonight as the Dogs get set to host the Hornets of Lafayette County. At Live Oak Jewelry, we want to be your diamond source. With relationships with brokers dating back over 50 years, the LOJ can offer you selections and price options few can compare with. Several diamonds are delivered overnight for your review, and once you select a diamond and setting, Live Oak Jewelry completes everything else in store. It's all at Live Oak Jewelry, proudly serving the Suwannee County area for over 77 years.
Shotgun formation for Sykes. Here's the snap. Handoff, second back through. Will come to the left side. That's number 2. Horn again, and he'll get a good yardage, enough for the first down, somewhere around the 42 or 43.
Boy, he hadn't had a lot of opportunity to run the football. He's carried it here and there, but it's been sporadic. But right now, he's become the go-to back.
Yeah, and that time we had multiple backs in the backfield, and I think that kind of helps out, too, with a little bit of blocking. This time we'll have split backs in the backfield. Shotgun formation for Sykes. 2 receivers, far side of the field. 1 to the near side of the field. That'll be Ross. Sykes awaiting the snap. Here it is. Handoff this time to number 16. He'll take it left side. That's right side is Cooks. Puts his old shoulder down and blows his head forward and probably got close to 5 yards.
Another tackle by Hill there. Parker Hill making the stop. Number 16 gets a little running room for Suwannee Bulldogs. Good for half of that yardage needed for the first down anyway.
Bring up a second down situation for Suwannee. Down to around the 7:30 mark of the third quarter. Suwannee still looking for some more points. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Split backs in the backfield. 2 receivers near side. Here's the snap. Little cross buck. Handoff number 16. This will be Cooks. He jams it up in there and picks up another about 5 yards on first down.
Hawkins making the tackle for the Hornets, but again, just move those chains. Don't have to do anything fancy. Don't need it all at once. Just keep the drive alive.
Got to keep going north as we're facing that way.
So the third running back in the ball game started with Smith and then Horn, and now we got Cooks running the ball. But it all starts up front.
It does. We'll come out with the same set. 2 receivers will be to the near side this time. Split backs in the backfield. Sykes will be in the gun. Handoff to Cooks once again. He'll take it off the right side, get some good blocking, and he'll bang his way out for about 6 yards.
This looks like the Coach Pittman influence. Yeah. You get something working, you just keep bringing it at him. And he's back in the day, he would run that crossbuck on you all day long if you showed you couldn't stop him.
Absolutely.
And about the time you thought you get it stopped, he'd come at you with a play action pass and throw the ball downfield. I like it.
Dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. They go nose to nose with them old Hornets. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Split backs in the backfield. Here's the snap, and it'll be Sykes. He's looking, a little underneath screen to Rawson. Rawson to the 20, 15, to the 10, still on his feet to the 5. He'll be banged down right around the 3-yard line. 1st and 10 Dogs.
And get the ball into the hands of your playmaker there, and inside the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone goes M.J. Rawson. It'll be 1st and goal, Swan.
Yeah, that was a pretty good play there, and you kind of felt like you might see that after us banging it off tackle a few times with the old crossbow.
6:09 to play here in the third quarter. Timeout on the football field. Officials timeout. A 1-point Suwannee lead. Dogs look for insurance after this quick timeout on RiverCountrySports.com.
Uh-oh, better call Bennett's. When it comes to glass in this area, folks know to call Bennett's Glass Company. Serving Live Oak and surrounding areas for almost 50 years, their reputation speaks for itself. From commercial to residential, new construction, remodeling, custom glass, auto glass, mirrors, tell your insurance company you want Bennett's. Bennett's Glass Company on Gold Kiss Boulevard in Live Oak, 386-362-2295. When glass breaks, better call Bennett's.
RiverCountrySports.com. That's where you'll find Suwannee Bulldog action. We've got, I'm looking on the Lafayette side right now, and Suwannee is just wearing them down. And I figured depth was going to become an issue, and they've got cramping problems down there, and trainers are working on some of their players and just trying to keep them healthy here for this stretch run. Suwannee knocking on the door right now. They've got 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. But, Suwannee faced this same problem last week where Columbia doesn't have any two-way players.
Yeah.
They've just got more depth. And now Suwannee is returning the favor now as they take on a smaller school this week instead of a bigger school.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And I see, they're stretching a couple of the Hornets on the far sideline, and you're right. We're at that time of the football game into the third quarter, more or less, and they got to get stretched back out and get some fluid to it.
And let's face it, it is hot today.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, I think the actual temperature hit 95. And we come out here at game time, and it still had to be in the 90s, and that humidity at 100%. And so that feels like temperature is somewhere about 105.
Yeah, it felt like it walking up the steps of the stadium.
And we don't have all that equipment on, so these young ball players, I'll tell you what, they're in tremendous shape, especially with the ones that have to go both ways, but it'll wear on you.
Oh, it will.
6:09 showing on the scoreboard clock here in the third quarter of action here at Paul Langford Stadium, Live Oak, Florida, where Suwannee leads by a single point after kick. 7-6 is your score. Lafayette went right down and scored on their first possession, missed their PAT. Took Suwannee a while to get back into this thing, but they did put points on the board, got the point after kick, and now they're knocking on that door, trying to sneak that ball in for some insurance points.
Yeah, and we'll see what the Dogs come up with here. It'll be 1st and goal from around the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
And
nothing fancy. All right, last time we tried to get under center.
A sneaky quarterback sneak? No.
And instead of us sneaking in, the ball snuck out, and Lafayette recovered. And so let's see if the Dogs just get the ball to your backs, and let's just kick this thing in. Smash mouth.
We're also going to be one of the receivers to the near side. Looks like Zion Walker to the far side of the field. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Horn. We're in the gun. Is Sykes going to pitch it to Horn. He tries to cut it up the field, and he's going to be tackled way behind the line of scrimmage around the 6-yard line.
That didn't work. Number 54 was there to make sure that didn't work, and a nice job there by Blake Bequette. I don't know if I said that right. I tried.
No, you did good.
Okay. Nice play, though, number 54.
Oh, it was. After them Hornets got some water, some refreshments, they come out there strong on defense and backs Suwannee up. Now a second down and goal.
From the 7.
Yeah, from closer to the 7-yard line. Shotgun formation is Sykes. We're looking at a 3-man front by them old Hornets. Horn will be to his right. Quick pass to the end zone, little fade pattern. We go up and...
I don't know if he held on to it. Walker had the ball momentarily, but they don't have the hands up. I thought he had it long enough. No, they're going to say incomplete.
Incomplete.
He did lose it once he hit the ground, but I thought maybe he had control of it long enough. Incomplete pass.
It will be, but that brings up a 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal situation.
From the 7.
I said don't fool around, get up there. And, we try to sweep and go outside. Now we try to throw the ball up there and finesse it to the end zone. And now we're in a doggone 3rd down.
Yeah, and I was thinking about what was wrong with those split backs in the backfield and a little bit of bread and butter.
Exactly. That's what I'm calling for.
Twinks
run that crossbuck about 2 more times, and we in the end zone. But anyway.
Mercy.
And the ball is
at the 4.
They got it back at the 4-yard line. How'd that happen?
I'm not sure.
It was an incomplete pass. What I missed?
Huh. They call pass interference.
Pass interference half the distance. Okay.
You don't get much. Hand off straight ahead. Number 2 is Horn. This time he should have it over. He's going to fall over. And somebody say, I'm waiting for the official, give them Dogs 6. Oh, my. I've never seen it take that long.
It took a while. All you have to do is cross the plane of the goal line, and he has stood up at the goal line, but both teams pushing. It looked like he had enough to get it across, and the officials finally put those hands up in the air. Touchdown, Suwannee.
Yeah, and that was number 2. Old slip and slide. That's Darius Horn.
Yeah. Honk that horn. Looking good, man. His first touchdown was a Bulldog.
It is. Oh, a high snap, down on the tee. AJ hit. Things that hammer knocker home.
And it's good. 14-6. Suwannee with a little breathing room now. 5:07 to play 3rd quarter. We'll take a timeout. Suwannee Bulldog football on RiverCountrySports.com.
Everybody's always claiming to offer the top insurance, the lowest rate, blah, blah, blah. Well, cut the game and go to the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. Jeff is an independent agent, meaning he can shop around to get you the best price for the coverage you need. With access to major carriers like Auto Owners, Progressive, Travelers, and Mercury, stop with those cold 800 numbers. Discover the personal difference with the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. US 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-2886 or visit jefftippensinsurance.com.
Suwannee Bulldog football and rivercountrysports.com. Appreciate you tuning in. We've got camera problems tonight, but audio's okay, so we're just going to continue doing this thing. Lafayette County and Suwannee at Langford Stadium, and Suwannee right now with a 14-6 lead. 5:07 to play on the third quarter clock.
Yeah, me and you somehow missed that pass interference call that got us half the distance, but nevertheless, number 2, their go-to guy, Murphy, retrieves it about the 1-yard line. Murphy up across the 25, up to the 30. A dog got him about a foot, and another couple of dogs bring him down close to the 25.
And Lafayette County will take over possession of the football right there. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Yeah, I missed that pass interference call, and that was half the distance. Wyatt put it back on the 4-yard line.
Yeah.
And luckily, Matt Campbell down there to keep us straight. He's keeping up with the first and down, the distance, doing the old Terry job. Terry Mixon did that job for many, many years.
Oh, yes, sir.
And Matt's doing pretty good. Man.
Yeah.
He didn't even have a calculator.
Oh, that's right. Keeping up with it.
Good job. All right, Lafayette County ball now at their own 24-yard line where they'll begin this drive.
Yeah, and you still can't get happy with yourself. This dog defense is going to have to do a number right here. Hornets up to the line of scrimmage. That'll be around the 24. Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. Single back to his left. Boy, this time he's going to pitch to number 3. That's McCray. He takes it to the outside and does a little spin move, still on his feet. Boy, he's fighting. He's trying to find the 30-yard line, just couldn't find it, but he'll still pick up about 3 yards.
Ran an option play and ran that thing to perfection as Higginbotham held on to that thing until he about took a hit and pitched it back there. McCray got the football, turned the corner, and got 4 tough yards against that Suwannee defense.
He did. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 6 for them old Hornets. They've been tough tonight.
They have been. This is a good-looking football team, and they're going to make some noise in 1A.
Looks like Jadarius McCray will be the receiver to the near side. That's the home side. Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. This time, handoffs. No, he keeps it himself. Boy, he did a great job of faking me out to the 35, to the 40, up to the 47 or 48. I saw a flag come flying. May have had a hold.
Well, down. There was a hold downfield, and it was pretty obvious. We even saw that one up here in the booth, and the officials didn't miss it as well. And they didn't need to do that because the quarterback, like you said, great fake that time because, actually, you had Logan Brooks, who I thought had the running back. I was just about to scream out, what a great defensive play. Oh, yeah. And here come number 10 in white and red, and he came free, but going to be a hold against Lafayette County, and that's going to cost him.
Yeah, he rode Hudson right up into the almost up into the line of scrimmage, into the tackle, and just had it on his hip or just tucked away.
Yeah.
Came out with the football, but.
Now, that occurred downfield, so they're going to get some forward momentum out of this play. They'll end up with a gain of about 4 yards, and it's going to bring up 3rd down, or it'll actually get the down over, so 2nd down and 1 after they march off the penalty. Would have had a big first down.
Yeah, they would have. We'll see. Had to look for that play down the road.
Yeah.
That would have been a big play for him.
Well, he did a great job of hiding that thing, and then all of a sudden he came free. Most of the defense bit on it.
Yeah, it wasn't hardly a dog around him.
Exactly.
Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff to McCray. Left side. He's breaking tackles. Got his shoulder down. He's going to get more than enough for the first down. Up to around the 38-yard line.
Yeah, he just needed a yard there to get that first down. He ended up getting about 5. A nice piece of running there. Nice job of that Lafayette offensive line to make some room for him to maneuver. And they're going to put the ball down at the 38-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Lafayette County. Clock moving down to 3:32 to play here in the third quarter of action. And timeout on the field. Lafayette wants to take a timeout and talk about this. 14-6. Suwannee leads the Lafayette Hornets. Back after this is Dog Ball on rivercountrysports.com. Your one-stop auto shop, J&W Automotive. At J&W, you can buy a car. They've got a great selection to choose from. At J&W, you can get your car fixed. They provide complete vehicle repair. At J&W, they do paint and body work. Yeah! Plus tires, front-end alignments, AC work, computer diagnostics. They cut and program keys. They are truly your one-stop, all-in-one automotive shop. J&W Automotive. Highway 129 North in Live Oak. Online at jwautos.com. Back here at Paul Langford Stadium, I'd like to send a big Bulldog salute out to J&W Automotive. Appreciate Jeff and his entire staff out there. They do a great job when it comes to everything automotive, whether you need a key cut, whether you need tires, whether you need collision work done, paint and body. They repair a car, they'll sell you another car. If it comes to an automobile, they take care of you at J&W Automotive.
Do it all.
They do it all. Jeff may even give you fishing tips.
Yeah.
You can't ever tell. Big Bulldog supporters. We appreciate their support here on River Country.
Sure enough. Hornets with a first down up to around the 38-yard line. Suwannee in a three-man front. Now we bounce in the four. Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. Looking down the field for Murphy across the middle, and he makes the catch, and he'll cross the 40 and be taken down. It's right around the 38. And I'm telling you, maybe the 37. Gave him some good forward progress, I would say.
Higginbotham put it right on the money, too, and he beat M.J. Robson on that passing route.
Yeah, and that's not the first time tonight.
No, that's a good-looking receiver out there. You know, and the way the rules work today, you can recruit pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know who the Suwannee recruiter is, but I'm looking at number 2 thinking, man.
He can go. Them old Hornets up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. Single back in the backfield. They bobble the football. We pounce on it. Back for 24, the headhunter. No, it was actually Kyler the Killer.
Yeah, Kyler the Killer Watson. That's his younger brother. He's just a sophomore.
Yeah.
And now his dad told me he may have more fire and more playmaking ability. He's just a youngster.
Yeah, just me.
Yeah, playing behind. He said his brother is actually too nice. We call him the headhunter, but he's too nice a guy sometimes. You got to have that killer instinct.
Well, and that's just what the doggy ordered and needed at this point in time because the Hornets were just marching it down the football field.
Yeah, they were, and they had the momentum and everything going the Hornets' way, but, they coughed the ball up, and number 24 jumps on it for Suwannee. Kyler Watson with a big defensive play, and now the Dogs, let's see if they cash in on this. 2:56 showing on the third quarter clock, 14-6 Suwannee.
Sykes will be the quarterback. We'll have split backs in the backfield, 2 receivers far side of the field. 1 to the near side, long snap count. Now we'll take motion with number 16. And
Yeah, I think offsides, they're actually going to call Lafayette on an offsides. I thought maybe it was procedure, but Suwannee didn't move. I'm looking at the side judge there, and he's pointing at the Hornets.
Yeah, at first I thought maybe Cook started toward the line of scrimmage a little early, but when he went in motion.
5 yards.
Yeah, we'll take it. Move the ball up to the 48-yard line. 1st and 5.
Suwannee on the wrong side of the 50, so 52 yards away. Dogs starting to take control of this ballgame.
Zion Walker will be to the near side. Fire to the top of the field. Shotgun formation for sides. Split backs in the backfield. Hand off to Horn. Horn tries to kick it outside. Breaks one would-be tackler. Horn up to the 45. Still on his feet. To the 40. He'll bang his way close to the 39-yard line.
And Andy, I don't know how he got out of the grasp of the first Hornet to hit him because I thought he was going to be dropped after a minimal gain. And somehow he just slipped through there and kept it churning and got that first down.
Well, that's how he earned that nickname, old slip and slide.
Exactly right.
Pretty good game for Suwannee and a 1st and 10.
10-yard pickup.
Yeah, at the 38-yard line. 2 receivers near side. Split backs in the backfield. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Here's the snap. Handoff. And it'll be this time number 16. He'll take it off the left side and get close to the 35.
And that's number 43. He held on. Wasn't going to let go. Zamarian Hawkins making the tackle for the Hornets.
Pickup of 2.
I don't know if Lou Jack is hurt or, he started the ballgame. I hadn't seen him in there in a while. So let's hope he's okay on that sideline. I see him standing out there. He may maybe just, giving the other guys playing time.
Yeah, because they're doing it right now. It's been Cooks and number 2, Hunter. Shotgun formation, 4 sides. We'll take motion with Cooks to the outside. Now we're looking. Sykes. He's going to have to scramble out of the pocket. Throws it just a little bit short. Intended for Cooks right around the 22.
Well, Cooks is split out. He had the 2 backs back there, and he split out kind of the safety valve out there. Sykes was actually looking downfield, couldn't find anything, then went back to a safety valve. Had to throw that ball low because there was defense all over it.
Yeah.
And put it on the shoe tops and hoping the Cooks would come up with a miraculous catch. He could not, so it's incomplete.
I was kind of liking the running game. 3rd down situation for the Dogs. We need 8 to get the first down. Got to get it to around the 28-yard line. Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Hornets digging in on the other side. They're in a 4-man front. Rawson and Walker will be to the near side. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Cooks. Little pressure. So the underneath screen. And, boy, we break a tackle with Noah Lopez. He's fighting for the 30, but we're going to be about 1.5 yards shy of the first down.
Noah Lopez there, man, he's a tough hammer knocker right there in traffic, and he's weaving in and out. And let's give credit to Sykes getting that ball off because they had a blitz in his face, and he had to throw the ball, setting up that little screen, threw it over him. Got the completion and almost got the first down. Now on 4th down, it looks like Suwannee's going to go for it. They're kind of in that no man's land. Too far for a field goal, too close for a punt.
You had to be a 47-yard attempt from there.
So 4th and about 2, and they're going for it.
First, that Dog offensive line needs to win the battle. Shotgun formation, and the quarterback's going to keep it straight ahead. Tucks his shoulder, and he's going to get close to the 25-yard line. Should be more than enough for the first down.
Yeah. Sykes just keeps the ball himself. Quarterback run by design, and shoots right up the middle and should have enough for a big Suwannee first down. Indeed, they move the sticks, and the line of scrimmage becomes a 25. So 5-yard pickup on that 4th and 2.
Looks like number 16, Cooks. He will stay in there as the running back. Got a little bit fresher legs. Shotgun formation for Sykes. He stands about 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers set on either side. Here's the snap. Quick pass. Boy, they almost read that.
Murphy.
That was Murphy. He'd have been gone. He'd have been a gone Jones.
Well, Suwannee runs that little short passing game, and that's that little pass right to the line of scrimmage, and he saw that coming, and the corner tried to jump that route, and almost he would have gone there. Nobody going to catch him if he catches that in space.
Not on a dead run.
Yeah.
Wouldn't happen.
But he did not, and so an incomplete pass, Suwannee got away with it.
Yeah, we dodged a big bullet.
But you're not kidding. That would have put Lafayette right back in this thing.
Yep.
And 2-point conversion, they could have tied it up. Man.
2nd down and 10 for Suwannee. We'll have the receivers in kind of tight this time. Shotgun formation, 4 sides. Single back in the backfield. That'll be full Fred Cooks. We'll bring motion near side with Zion. And we try that touch pass. And we fumble the football. And it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah. And that is a pass. Yes. I mean, even though he comes in funny and it looks like the old end around is what I used to call it, or the jet sweep. And it is kind of a touch pass, shuttle pass, if you will, right? To him as he's in motion. And unfortunately, Zion couldn't handle that, and the ball was on the ground, and Sykes went to jump on it, but the officials blew it dead, incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Dogs of Suwannee, and we got the football at the 26-yard line. We need to pick up at least 5 more yards, if not a first down.
Yeah. Well, you're in 3rd down and 10 right now, so get 5 here, and of course, we're getting into field goal range, getting close to AJ's range here. Got to get some yardage.
Man, Mercy trips to the near side, looking at a 3-man front, now a 4-man front. We're going to call a timeout.
And that'll stop the clock with 28 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. So we still got another 12 to play in this game. And this game, you start to feel like, well, we've got some momentum. We've got a little breathing room, but hang on now. I mean, this thing, we've seen the ball on the ground several times. This can turn around in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
Suwannee needs more insurance.
It was just like Murphy jumping that route. If he'd have got that thing, we could be all tied up right now.
Don't forget, next Friday night, back here in the Doghouse, Madison County comes a-calling. We'll be on the air, rivercountrysports.com, 7 o'clock pregame and 7:30 kickoff. As for Lafayette County, next week, let's see, they've got Brookwood. I'm not sure where they're at. It's a home ball game, so it'll be at Dale Walker Field in Mayo.
Yeah.
Next Friday night. Don't know a whole lot about Brookwood.
No, I don't either.
I hadn't heard of it.
Don't know where it's at.
Is that a town?
Yeah,
or a private school, maybe?
Well, it could be
I
a
don't
private
know.
school. We'll have to check it out.
But anyway, if you're in Mayo, you're going to be rooting for the Hornets, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll be rooting for the Hornets next week.
You're right.
There you go. All right, 3rd down, 10 yards to go.
Yep.
Lonnie's got the field all stretched out here.
Yeah, 3rd down and 10. Shotgun formation, trips to the near side. Single back in the backfield, and looks like we're going to go for number 10. It is he snuck in there, and somebody say, give them dogs 6 more.
And I was just about to get upset and said, man, what are you, going for the big play? Let's just run the football. But Coy Fryer breaks open, catches that ball in stride into the end zone, and that is a Suwannee touchdown.
I just don't know where he came from. I mean, he had to come all the way across the field from one side to the other. I was looking at Rawson up in the right-hand corner.
I've been waiting for Coy to break free all season long. He's been close so many times, and he got to taste the end zone there.
A.J. hit back there. Boy, that might have been good from field goal range.
Yeah.
He hammers it through, and the Dogs tack on one more.
And so your score becomes Suwannee 21 and Lafayette 6.
Yeah, sacks to Fryer. Oh, that was a good design play.
Yeah, it was.
Kept it in the 3rd quarter. We had about 23 ticks left on the clock before the end of it.
Want to send a big Bulldog salute out to Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. If you're looking for insurance, that's the place to go right there, Duval Street, 129. Jeff Tippins Insurance, they can cover you no matter, they have different insurance companies, so they can find you the best rate, no matter if you need home insurance or automobile insurance or whatever you need covered. Go see Jeff and his team. Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Suwannee High Bulldog football. 22.5 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Well, this 3rd quarter's drug out a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a long.
It has been.
Dogs have scored twice, but thing is, the Hornets are going to get it back, and their big playmaker, he's going to be one to receive this kick by A.J. hit as we tee it up at the 40-yard line. Jordan Murphy stands right around the 3 in the north end of the field. Hit puts a foot into it, high end over end kick, and he will fill it about the 3-yard line. Murphy runs straight ahead. This time he runs into a pack of dogs just shy of the 20-yard line.
And that's where Lafayette County will take over. 1st and 10 for those Hornets is looks like the depth of Suwannee, and they're just starting to wear on them a little bit, and as we expected. Now, if this score gets out of hand in the 4th quarter, I just want you to know how close this ball game was.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting to see.
You're not ready to celebrate anything.
No, I just know the Hornets have too many playmakers, and if you look at Murphy, you look at Hill, the quarterback.
But you just look at the number of players on the sideline. I mean, they just don't have the depth, and those kids are gassing right now. They got a bunch going both ways.
They do. Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. He drops the football this time, but he pounces on it, but he's going to lose 2 yards in the process.
And that's a couple of times that's happened tonight, and I just think that, the football's wet with the sweat, and he just loses the handle, but he's able to jump back on it. He's done that a couple of times. And time is going to wind down now, down to double zeros here in the 3rd quarter. So after 3, your score, Suwannee 21, Lafayette 6. It's Dog Ball on RiverCountrySports.com.
In the heart of the red zone is where the game is won, and you need a dealership that knows about scoring big. At Roundtree Moore Ford, we've scored this area's largest selection of new and pre-owned inventory. And right now, we're scoring rates as low as 0%. It's time to get out of the stands and score big in the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone. At Roundtree Moore Ford, the customer always wins. So make your next ride a touchdown at RoundtreeMoreFord.com today.
RiverCountrySports.com, Suwannee High Bulldog football right here on a Friday night. And no place better to be than Paul Langford Stadium on a Friday night when the Suwannee Bulldogs are playing. And the Dogs right now on the friendly end of the scoreboard, it's 21-6 These fighting Lafayette Hornets, though, they came over, giving Suwannee all they can handle, scoring first, taking the lead, and that lead held up for quite a while until Suwannee finally got back in this game and now starting to get some separation here in the second half.
Yeah, it was late in the second quarter before the Dogs even scored to go ahead 7-6. And these Hornets, they are not going to quit.
Sykes now with 117 yards in the passing department after 3 quarters. Thank you, James.
Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. McCray will be to his right. They got all the receivers in pretty tight. Dogs in a 3-man front. Here Higginbotham rolling, going to throw back to the backside. And, boy, I thought we'd read a little bit earlier. They're going to pick up good yardage up to around the 28-yard line.
Yeah, nice catch out there that time. At number 4, that's Jamarcus Smith.
Yeah.
Makes the catch, and that's going to be awfully close to that first down marker. Going to be just shy.
I'm going to have to put Smith on my roster.
Well, we didn't get a roster.
That's true.
And we kind of had to come up with a makeshift roster right before we got on the air.
We did have to do that. Third down, we'll call it a long one for the Hornets right around the 28 3/4 yard line.
Got to get across the 30 here.
Higginbotham, he'll be in the gun. Single back in the backfield. Now they're going to the air. We put a lot of pressure. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Trying to hit his back out of the backfield, McCray, but it goes incomplete.
And that pressure came from number 21, Hunter Watson. And that made the quarterback have to get rid of that ball before he wanted to. They were trying to set that screen up, but weren't able to do it. Too much penetration by the green team.
Yeah, and more than likely, if McCray would have caught the football, he would have lost 3 yards. Yeah. So probably a good thing that it did go incomplete.
And now Lafayette County on their own 29, facing a 4th and 1, 21-6 score. And let's see if the Hornets kick it away here.
I think they're going.
And it appears like they're going to go for it. And that's a gutsy call at your own 29-yard line. And let's see if the Dogs dig in defensively. They may just try to draw us off sides here.
Yeah, got to hunker down, Dogs. We're in a 4-man front. Higginbotham, he'll be in the gun, and he's going to run it himself. We hit him, a nickel tackle.
I don't think he
does not get the 30-yard line.
I don't think he got there. He had to get across the 30. I don't think he got it. It's going to depend on the spot, but he looks to be short.
The official on this side has him marked about where he really went down, but the one in the middle may put the nose of the football on the 30. And if he does that,
he's got the first down. Yes, and I'll tell you what, I can't believe where they spotted that ball.
No.
I thought they had him stop well short, but instead the officials are going to have to bring the chains out and measure this thing. He looked to be well short from where I saw him go down.
Yeah, he was.
But it all depends on the official spot. And the official spotted that ball right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
And so they're going to bring the chains out and stretch him, and he may have enough here. It's going to be within inches.
It's according if the lines are straight on the football.
Well,
that could be another thing.
There's a lot of factors. We're going to have to check that doggone aerial camera and take a look at that later.
Wow, it may be inches.
Suwannee's saying it was not enough, and it was not. There's the official call. He missed it by about a Bulldog toenail, maybe.
Yeah,
just a nub, yeah.
Of a tail.
That's about it.
Well, I'm telling you, he got a generous spot anyway, but the deal is pretty much I thought he had enough if the nose of the football was touching the line.
Wow.
But he might have needed to be in the center of the line.
10:42 to play, and now after that gutsy move, Suwannee's going to have the ball at the Lafayette 29-yard line, right about the 30-yard line.
And see if the Dogs go for the big strike here, or they be content with the 10:42 and a 21-6 lead to maybe get some time off the clock. 2 receivers near side. Sykes will be in the gun, single back in the backfield. Low snap. Boy, it almost bounces back there. And we're going to throw it up. Intended for Lopez in the end zone. There'll be
there's contact and pass interference.
Yeah.
We'll take a timeout. Back in 30. Suwannee football on rivercountrysports.com.
When you're in the market for a home or vacant property to build that dream home on, contact Pool Realty of Live Oak. They can also help locate commercial real estate for your business venture. Pool Realty has a full team of professional and caring real estate brokers and agents, so always think Pool Realty of Live Oak to help you find the perfect home or property in Suwannee or surrounding counties. Pool Realty, a proud supporter of Suwannee Bulldog football and rivercountrysports.com.
Back at rivercountrysports.com, they march the ball all the way down to the 15-yard line. Suwannee with a 1st and 10 inside the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone.
Yep, the Dogs had to get it inside the 5 for a 1st down. Shotgun formation, handoff first back through, does a little jitterbug step, puts his shoulder down, cuts it to the outside, and Horn will bang his way close. Well, was that Lou Jack?
That was Lou Jack back in there. We hadn't seen him since the first half.
No, we had. I thought he might have been injured or a little gimpy on the sideline.
I think they've just given him a break. We have an injured Hornet down on the field, and that's going to stop the clock. 10:20 left to go in this contest. Suwannee leading 21-6.
Hogs only pick up about 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 situation.
Let's take a timeout here. Back in 30 seconds. rivercountrysports.com.
What's a football game without pizza? Papa John's Pizza of Live Oak can take care of all of your football dining needs. Take care of your hungry crowd before, during, or after the game. Stop by Papa John's for better pizza, better wings, and many other delicious menu items for the family or the game crowd. Papa John's Pizza always has better ingredients, better pizza. Better get you some.
rivercountrysports.com. That's where you'll find Suwannee High Bulldog football here on a Friday night. We have no cameras tonight, but the audio is working, so I hope you're enjoying the call of the game. We've got an injured Hornet right now down on the field. He is down at about the 15-yard line. The trainers are working with him. They've had him flat on his back. Now they've got him sitting up, but I have not been able to get his number at this point. Now let's see if they can get him up on his feet. They do, and he'll get a hearty round of applause here from the Bulldog faithful and the visiting Hornets on the other side. I can't tell if that's 10 or 19. And it looks like number 19
will be
there.
19.
Yeah.
He has been doing the punting chores for them, too. That's Joseph Smith.
Injured, but he looks like he just got the wind knocked out of him, and he's walking off on his own power, and we certainly hope he's going to be okay.
Yep, doing a pretty good job now. Making his way to the sideline with no help.
Be 2nd down and 8 coming up for Suwannee here at the Hornet 13-yard line. Dogs leading 21-6. They look for more points.
Shotgun formation, 4 Sykes. Single back in the backfield will be Lou Jack Smith. 2 receivers far side. Rawson will be to the near side. We'll bring motion this way and hand off to Lou Jack. Lou Jack finds a little hole off tackle, splits his way inside the 10, ends up around the 9-yard line.
Tough running inside. Lou Jack Smith starting running back and starting to get some yards. And they're going to mark this ball, it looks like about the 8-yard line. So a pick up of 5. And 3rd down coming up and roughly 3 yards to go. They can get a 1st down at around the 5-yard line.
See what kind of play call we come up with the coaches as we look to the near sideline.
Well, I want to run clock, so just keep pounding. That's my call. So if anybody want to ask me.
I see big number 51 checks in. That's Brody Bean. He'll be at the guard position.
Will Brown checks out for a moment, gets a breather.
Shotgun formation, handoff Lou Jack. Lou Jack comes to the near side, trying to cut the corner, and he'll be banged out of bounds close to the 6.
Well, Lou Jack tried to go inside instead of running between the tackles that time, and Lafayette's defense does a nice job of stringing that play out.
Well,
and they'll bring up a 4th down now, and they'll be short by about a yard, so they got it to the 6. An interesting call here. Do you kick the field goal, or are you going to try to punch it in here?
Well, I see number 21 checking in for Suwannee, Hunter Watson. So
now, he may check in as an H-back here.
Yeah. Either we're going to have double tights or the H-back at the line of scrimmage.
We'll give you a little extra blocking.
Shotgun formation, 4 Sykes. Looks like Horn will be to his right. Horn takes it straight ahead, puts his shoulder down, and bangs his way inside the 3.
He got the 1st down.
Yeah.
So Horn comes back in there.
Well, no, they say he fumbled.
They say you coughed the ball up. Really? I didn't see the end of the play. But apparently he did, because the Whitecap is pointing the other way. So he gets the 1st down, but then he gets maybe a little too much extra yardage, and he gives the ball up.
He had to squirt loose right there when he was about to hit the turf around the 1-yard line. And them Hornets will have it, and they'll be 99 yards from pay dirt.
Yeah, they got 1st and 10, but
Yeah.
they got to have to run the ball out of harm's way here because they're going to work from their own end zone here. The ball is at the 1-yard line. 8:25 showing on the clock, 21-6 Suwannee. And the Hornets get a break. They got to be careful here. They don't give up a safety.
Yeah, this is the second time we've turned the football over around the 1-yard line.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Think about it. That's points you left out there.
Shotgun situation for Higginbotham. Kind of keeps it safe. Hands off to the first back through. We stand him up right at the line of scrimmage. Probably should be no gain on the play.
Big number 22 that time on the carry. That's Hudson. Tavis Hudson. And he got enough. His forward momentum took him out of the end zone, but then he was pushed back immediately. So no gain on the play. The ball's still at the 1-yard line.
2nd down and 10 for them old Hornets over Lafayette County.
Now, remember, they started in shotgun formation back there. So they had to run quite a way just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Just no gain on the play, but he ran 5 yards.
Hudson will still remain in as the quarterback, and like you say, he'll be in the gun. Kind of got an offset eye or split offset backs in the backfield. This time, toss sweep near side. Boy, he got his way out there, maybe to the 2 or 3 yard line, and he was lucky to do that.
That was that little option play again. Quarterback took it and flipped the ball out. McCray got it and was able to get something out of that. And he advances the ball up. It was at the 1. They're going to put it closer to the – well, they hadn't put the ball down yet. So I'm waiting to see where they spot this dog. I'm thinking about the 4.
4, probably so. If the official on the near side is the one that spotted it or got it marked.
Yeah, it's 4-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 from there.
3rd down and hunker down Dogs. The ball needs to get to the 11-yard line for a 1st down for them Hornets. Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. Higginbotham's going to roll to his right, throws it out there. A little screen pass. We hit him and knock him to the turf on 3rd down. They maybe pick up another 4, but not enough for the 1st down.
Nice play out there by Camden Lang. Camden Lang making that play defensively for Suwannee.
And on the reception for them was number 4 was Smith on the outside, and they'll be maybe 2 yards shy of the 1st down.
And I would assume they're going to punt it away here on 4th down and 2 from their own 8.
I don't
they
think
can't be going for it.
Yeah, I think they
come on now. I mean, really?
Well, if you
okay.
Well, hold everything. Somebody's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, they might want to rethink this. Timeout, Lafayette County. 6:13 left to go in this game. 21-6, Suwannee leading the Hornets. Back after this, Suwannee football on RiverCountrySports.com.
Now is a great time to earn a career in a year at River Oak Technical College. River Oak offers 17 career and technical education programs to select from that lead to industry credentials and high-wage careers. River Oak offers high-quality instruction, academic and financial advisement, mentoring, and coaching to ensure your success. Get hands-on education without breaking the bank or leaving the area. Grow your future with us at River Oak Technical College.
Told you the Cowboys from Madison County are going to be here next week. But there are going to be plenty of Cowboys and Cowgirls at the rodeo. Rodeo action in Live Oak coming up October 18th and 19th. That's the Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena. They're going to have all the events there, bull riding and barrel racing and bronc riding and steer wrestling and cowgirl breakaway and roping and the whole shebang.
Mercy, it looks like you got a list there as long as the 4.
For more information, SuwanneeParks.com. October 18th and 19th, rodeo action in Live Oak.
You reckon we could talk Laney Wilson to coming in and singing a tune for us?
Man, that'd be something. No.
Now on 4th down, a little over a yard, shotgun formation for Higginbotham, split backs. Higginbotham's going to follow him up the middle, and he'll get that 1.5 yards and a 1st down.
I think he got it.
For the Hornets, yeah. Need to get across the 11.
Man, I tell you what, that was awful gutsy. And Coach Edwards, he's getting a reputation. He's just going to gamble.
Yeah.
What do you got to lose?
No.
On the short end of the scoreboard, we're here to win this ball game. Let's keep it going. And let's see where they spot this ball. It looks like he's got enough, but they haven't given the official indication.
They may have to measure again.
And they may.
Yep. Yeah, I thought he was up across the 11.
I thought he had plenty of room, but well, they got the fortunate spot last time, and it came up short. And this time it looks like they got the short end of the spot, a right foot instead of a left foot. But we're not down there on the field. So
no, it's hard to see.
Those officials are on top of these things.
Then you got the yard markers. They're up clear across the field over there in that dark corner.
They're going to stretch the chains out, and let's see if he got it.
Wow.
This is going to be close. And he did get enough. Yeah. And I mean to tell you, by the nose of the football.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get any closer than that. And, you know, if the official would have looked at it with his left eye, it'd have been short, but he looked at it with his right eye, and he had just enough. Great call down there by Michael Christie and his crew.
Yep. 1st and 10 Hornets, right around the 11-yard line.
So Lafayette keeps the drive alive. With 6:05 to play in this ball game. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. It's Suwannee football on RiverCountrySports.com.
It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 18th and 19th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground. Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, steer wrestling, breakaway roping, calf roping, and team roping. Gates open at 6. The rodeo starts at 7:30. Tickets just $10, 12 and under $5. The 4th annual Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored in part by Visit Suwannee County. Friday and Saturday, October 18th and 19th. For more, visit SuwanneeParks.com.
Friday night dog ball right here on RiverCountrySports.com. Appreciate you tuning in. Suwannee trying to get their first win of this young season against these Lafayette County Hornets. And if you thought, little old Lafayette, little old Mayo, they ain't going to be nothing. This is going to be like a tick on a dog's back. Now it's going to be a big deal, but it's been a great big old deal. These Hornets came to play and giving Suwannee all they can handle tonight. Dogs leading 21-6 with 6:05 left to go.
Yeah, before the end of this ball game. And I'm telling you, it's been a tough one. It ain't been no gimme.
No. Lafayette County, I mean, they've always had a prideful program, and they come down here to Langford Stadium not afraid, say, we can play with these boys, and they have shown they can.
Yeah, they have.
You got an update on that Madison game over there?
No, I don't have an update on that, but I will tell you this. Duke's leading Elon, however you say that, 10-0 at the half. Oh, Jaquez Moore. You remember Jaquez Moore?
Yeah.
He's got 8 carries for 21 yards and 1 touchdown. And Justin Hicks passed that along to me.
Duke ought to be blowing these boys out.
Yeah.
That's Manny Diaz's team now.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Wonder if he's got him a turnover chain over there.
I'm sure he does.
Manny's old team is going to be playing tomorrow in the Swamp. Miami and Florida at 3:30.
3:30.
I'm looking forward to that.
It's going to be hot.
It is going to be hot. And not many people get out of the Swamp alive, so we'll see if the Hurricane. They actually have a winning record in games, but not by much.
Yeah.
But it's been, that was an annual series for years. Yeah. They used to play for a doggone canoe. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
And now it's not an annual rivalry, but I assume the canoe's around somewhere.
Well, somebody's got to have it.
Well, Gators won the last matchup, so I guess they would have it if they still play for that. I know in the old days they did.
That's what they played for.
Yeah.
Hornets have a 1st and 10 from around the 11-yard line. Suwannee leads at 21-6. We got 6 minutes to go in the game. Shotgun formation. They're going to air it out. The quarterback gets hit just as he gets rid of it. But boy, what a catch by old Murphy down the football field. And like I said, their go-to guy makes another big catch. And how does that even happen?
Well, Higginbotham held on to that football as long as he could. He took the pop by Delwyn Allen, but he got rid of the football, and Murphy catches it in stride. It was a perfect pass, and M.J. Rosson saved it from being a touchdown.
Yeah, and it was a big pickup all the way to the 46. Now, if you think this game's over, you better hold on to your armchair because it ain't.
No, it's not. They're in the Suwannee territory now at the 46 after that big play.
Same quarterback, Higginbotham. He'll be in the gun. Split backs in the backfield. They got a short slot. Receivers either side. They're going to air it out. Little out pattern, and I guess he did catch the football once again.
Murphy again.
Number 2.
Murphy is, he's all over the place.
Yeah, he's their playmaker.
And he's playing defense as well. And he's making plays on that side of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
I've been impressed with him tonight.
Oh, yeah. He's been sure enough a good one.
And Higginbotham, remember, he wasn't the starter to begin this year.
No.
But he's played some good ball.
He has. He had some good stats last week and got some pretty good ones going tonight again.
Yeah. Well, when they bring in the other quarterback, 9, I guess Williamson, he got a little more scrambling ability, but that arm by Higginbotham is pretty accurate.
Hill will be set to the near side. Murphy to the far side of the field. Split backs in the backfield. This time they're going to Hill. Looking to Hill. He's running a down, out, and up, but he's not going to get to go back out.
No, yeah. He got the down in the in, but he didn't get to go back out.
Yeah.
Got tangled up in traffic there and incomplete pass.
So I figured they might try to pick on this other side after going over there to Murphy twice. But
got to give Murphy a chance to rest for a minute.
Yeah, no, I know. He's got to breathe.
Yeah. I mean, that poor guy, he'd been running. He just ran the long one, then came back and caught the short pass. And he said, just let me take one play off here. So they go to Hill on the other side. Incomplete pass, and now 3rd and 6 coming up for those Hornets.
Yeah, it looks like both of them will come to the near side this time, along with number 25, Jadarius McCray. They'll have trips to the near side of the field. Single back in the backfield. That'll be McCray. Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. And they're going to throw the little screen pass. Middle screen, complete to number 4. And he's got a lot of running room right up the middle. He'll pound his way close to the 25.
He got the first down and then some.
That is Smith on the reception.
Well, they spread us out, and then they run the little screen back on the opposite side. And had a nice 3-man rush there. Just gets right through. Those linebackers should have been home, but they were not.
No, they were not. All the way down to the 25-yard line. Got to hold them dogs.
Remember, this drive started at their own 1-yard line.
Yeah.
So if they cash this in, that's a 99-yard march.
It will be. They'll have 2 receivers near side. And actually, Murphy this time will be in a short slot on the far side of the field, in tight. Shotgun formation for Higginbotham. Little play action and roll to the near side. Dogs got a little pressure, but it's called. He comes all the way across the field as Murphy, and he's going to score.
Did he get in? He did.
I'm waiting for him to tell.
I believe he did.
Goodness gracious.
And Suwannee was all over the quarterback, got the big hit on him, but again, accurate on his throw, and he gets the ball out, and I believe he got in the end zone for a score.
I'm pretty sure the official on the near side held up his arms. They've been taking their time.
Well, give him the touchdown. So Lafayette on the board there, 3:53 mark. And now the point after try
will be attempted by number 64. That is Tovar. There it is. It's up end over end, and it looked good.
And it is good. I'm surprised they didn't go for 2 there and make that a 7-point game. But anyway, they get the 6. And the extra point makes it 7. It's now 21-13. Suwannee leads Lafayette. 3:53 left. Suwannee football on rivercountrysports.com.
Hey, Bulldogs, let the UPS store of Live Oak handle all of your packing and shipping needs. The UPS store of Live Oak also offers mailboxes, printing, faxing, scanning. We also offer notary services and shredding services as well. Stop by your local UPS store. There's help in here. Real help. The UPS store, proud sponsors of Suwannee Bulldog football on the rivercountrysports.com.
Suwannee Bulldog football on rivercountrysports.com, now 21-13. That was a 9-play, 99-yard drive.
Yeah.
And Murphy's Law as he gets into the end zone after that nice catch off the arm of number 10, Higginbotham.
You just got to cover him better than that. That's all I can say about it.
There's nothing else to say. Give Lafayette credit, man. Nice drive.
Oh, yeah. One onside kick away and a score from tying it up.
And there it is.
Onside kick. And
I think somebody was offside here. There's a flag down right at the line. Yeah, it's going to be a false start there by Lafayette. And they're going to have to back up 5 yards and try that one again. And everybody knew that was coming.
Oh, yeah.
But, the thing that scares you about that onside kick is you don't know which way that doggone ball is going to bounce.
No, and that one had a lot of English on
it. You ain't lying.
It was going to go somewhere into the kind of the middle of the field.
Yeah, he's going to try it again. You kick that ball, try to kick it on the top part of the ball and get that ball to jump around, and maybe it'll take a funny hop. And if you hustle down there quick enough, you never know.
Bounce it off somebody's forehead.
It could happen.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it bounce off somebody's knee earlier in the game and a quarterback sneak.
We did. Tovar tees it up once again, and here it comes onside kick.
Yeah.
Goes to the far side, and Fryer just recovers it at the 44, and the Dogs will have 1st and 10 from there. The thing is, we got to control the football for 3 minutes and 51 seconds.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to give them another possession.
No.
So Suwannee needs to run some time off the clock and keep a handle on that football. Don't cough it up. Don't do anything silly. But first downs are the order of the day.
It's got to be. And like you say, when you turn it over at the 1-yard line 2 times and missed opportunities.
Yeah. Well, Suwannee has plenty of work to do and a short time to do it before Madison comes out here next Friday night. But right now, Dogs have the ball at their own 44-yard line. So after the onside attempt, they're going to have good field position. And again, chew that clock.
Looks like Fred Cooks will be the single back in the backfield. Sykes in the gun. Hand off to Cooks. He's going to take it straight ahead, then kick it outside. Does a little juke move and keeps his feet, crosses the 50, and will be banged down close to the 49.
And tackle on the play that time by Mars. Trevor Mars makes the tackle. But Cooks, he went to bounce it, then he cut it back inside, and that's a nice piece of running there by Fred Cooks.
Yeah, and he picks up 8. 2nd down and 2 for Suwannee.
And the clock's a moving.
Down to the 3:25 mark here of the 4th quarter. Suwannee only leading 21-13. Shotgun formation for Sykes. We're looking at a Hornet 4-man front. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Cooks. Handoff Cooks, left side. Tucks his shoulder, does a little spin move. You got to watch that spinning. And he'll be about a yard shy of the 1st down.
Yeah, not going to quite get there on that play. Lafayette's defense denying him the 1st down. So 3rd down coming up. And under 3 minutes to go. Need to get the 1st down.
Yeah.
And keep this thing going.
We're going to have to do that. 2:48, 2:46. We're taking our time in the huddle, letting some clock time run.
Well, I like running the clock, but you got to get the 1st down or, it goes for naught.
Yeah.
Almost seems like they want to take a delay here.
I think he's going to call a timeout.
Going to call a timeout right at the end of the clock.
When it gets down to the 1 second mark. I don't know when that.
But he's standing right by the official, and it looks like that's what he's going to do. And he does. Kyler Hall calls a timeout here, and that'll stop the clock with 2:19 left to play in this ballgame. Want to send a big Bulldog salute out to River Oak Technical College. Not everybody wants to get a 4-year degree. Some people just want to learn a trade.
Yeah.
And they've got a lot of cool programs there at River Oak, man. They do some good work. So whether it's cosmetology or whether it's body work or, I don't know all the programs, but they got a bunch of them. Yeah. And if you want to find out more, all you got to do is go online or just stop by the college. I mean, TJ and the whole staff there, they do a tremendous job.
They set you up. Yeah.
I mean, they will.
Whatever you want to get into there.
That's right. And maybe you just want to take adult education. I mean, they even teach, if you don't know English very well, maybe you're new to this country, you need to learn English. And some of us could probably use a remedial course.
Yeah.
So adult education, they've got it going on. River Oak Technical College in Live Oak, Florida. The old Votech.
It is the old Votech. Mercy, Wayne, what a dog fight it's been tonight. 2:19 to go. And the Dogs really, really need this 1st down.
Yeah, they really do. They need to, they used everything they could use as far as clock time, so the good clock management. But now at 2:19, you do not want to give the ball back.
No.
Lafayette have a chance to tie this thing up. They get it back one more time. Got to get the 1st down.
Yeah. 3rd down and a long one for the Dogs of Suwannee. We have it at the 47-yard line. Got to get it inside the 46. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Sykes takes it straight ahead, tucks his shoulder, and they're pulling at the football. We're still trying to fight forward, but I'd go down on a knee.
Well, he got plenty enough for the 1st down. That was just Sykes' straight ahead quarterback run.
Yeah.
And got enough for the 1st down, but it does make you nervous when they're, those Hornets are in there trying to get that football jarred loose, and Sykes is fighting for extra yards. And like you said, you got the 1st down, get on the ground.
Get on the ground. Run another play.
But nice job that time. Thomas Sykes, transfer from Branford. Does a beautiful job there getting the 1st down.
Yeah, Suwannee will have it now at the, just inside the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, and I don't know what's going on there.
And I think Coy Fryer's coming in to play quarterback here as Sykes after that run.
And we're going to get a penalty.
And we may get a penalty here. And this may be on the coaching.
Oh, yeah, it will be.
It's going to be on the sideline. It's going to be a sideline warning. Coach Hall was out there jawing about something. I'm not sure what he was talking about, but he wasn't happy about something. After the 1st down, you think he'd be happy.
Well, maybe he was thinking they didn't blow the whistle
quick
enough on the quarterback.
I would agree with that.
Well,
and he got his 2 cents worth in.
But we were still moving the pile forward.
But I believe you got Fryer going to come in and play quarterback on the snap because I don't see number 4 out there.
No, he came to the sideline after that play. Shotgun formation for Fryer. Single back in the backfield. We'll bring motion, and we fumble the football, and the Hornets pounce on it. And how does that happen?
Wow. Well, it happens because you got a new quarterback out there, and it was a bad snap. You can't blame that on Coy.
No.
That was a horrible snap that time, and that ball was on the ground. Lafayette County jumps on it, and even though you got the first down, we now turn the ball over.
Mercy.
Well, I tell you what, Suwannee never makes it easy, and they certainly not going to make it easy this last minute 29 here.
Well, I guess where I'm going all night, the rest of the night. I'm going to Murphy in man coverage. It's going to either be a penalty flag or a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't see why you wouldn't.
Then you can go to Hill on the other side. Mercy. Higginbotham will be in the gun. Single back in the backfield. They got everybody in tight. They're going to throw it out there to McCray, and we get over there, and we make it. I see we made a tackle. We had him behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he showed 2 tackles and got back to the line, and maybe it got a gain of a yard.
Yeah, he just did it on the screen pass, hoping that Suwannee would fall asleep and had everybody in tight. Brings up a second down and 9. The clock is running down to 1:05. Suwannee leads at 21-13. Hornets looking for a score. Quick pass to Murphy on the far side of the field. He makes the catch and goes down to the turf. But there was a flag.
Made that catch right in front of Camden Lang.
Legal shift on the Hornets. That'll back them up 5 yards. Still be second down.
And clock stopped now. Under a minute to go. We've got 55 seconds showing on the clock. And after the penalty flag, this is going to be costly for Lafayette County. We'll move it back to the 44-yard line, their own 44. It would become 2nd and 14.
Boy, them old dogs need to hunker down. We could use a turnover. Shotgun formation by Higginbotham. Single back in the backfield, and they're looking, and they did the same thing.
Yeah. And I was going to say, Suwannee needs to get a little pressure on that quarterback, and it looked like we were about to get some. But stoppage of play here, and this may be back-to-back Hornet penalties. And Lafayette hurt himself in the first half, a similar situation. It kept moving the wrong way.
Yeah, I think they had about either 2 or 3 in the row earlier in the game. But the thing about it, it seems like Higginbotham has done better under pressure while somebody's got an arm on it.
Illegal procedure is the call that time.
2 receivers near side. Murphy to the far side of the field. Single back in the backfield. Higginbotham will be the quarterback. He'll be in the gun. They have a short slot. Dogs in a 3-man front. Not much pressure. Tosses it up in the air. We go up for it, and we picked it.
Yeah, I believe that's an interception that time.
Yes, it will be.
Well, that time the quarterback was under pressure, and he just threw a wounded quail up there. And it came down in the hand of one of the Suwannee Bulldogs, and Jamarcus Cherry comes up with the INT.
Yep, they were going to Horn to Murphy once again on the far sideline. But like I say, it was kind of underthrown, and we had a beat on it. And the Dogs get the big takeaway right around the 37-yard line.
And that should do it. Suwannee will just take a knee a couple of times here, and only 33 seconds left to go, and the Dogs are going to escape with a 21-13 victory.
Hopefully so. I've been holding my breath all night long.
Each team will be 1-1 at the end of this game.
I'm trying to see if Fryer's going back. Well, I actually see Sykes.
Now Sykes is back out. I think Sykes, after that running play, just needed to take a play off. So
yeah.
Fryer came in, and if it was a good snap, it would have been fine. But it didn't matter who was playing quarterback on that snap.
No. I'm surprised we're still in the gun.
I'm shocked.
But we'll take a knee back there, but anything can happen.
Yeah. I'd have been, well, anyway. Let me not criticize.
No, we're not criticizing.
No, I'm just pointing things out. But I'd have been under center and take that easy snap. But they may not practice. This is their bread and butter snap. So,
it is. I mean,
they practice that.
Center.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out under center one time tonight.
That's right. So they took the knee from the shotgun.
They did do that.
And that is going to do it. The time will run out. Your final score, Suwannee 21, Lafayette 13.